Yep.
What is going on, everybody? Rogers Base here. Welcome to the MasterChef podcast for March 8th, 2021. Joining me is my MasterChef co-host, Shofu. What is going on, Shofu?
Yes, sir. We be up in the kitchen whipping pots. Roger, you be whipping pots?
I've been whipping some pots,
Got
as the
his
people
ass.
say. Absolutely.
You heard it here first.
Hey, what's the name of the two-headed guy within the Orochi minions in Naruto? What's his name again? It's Udon, and what's the other guy's name?
I'm not quite sure, but do you remember the rival from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl?
We can do this all day. I don't know. Coast, what's their name? Do you remember?
I'm all mean, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, Tito. What's up, Tito?
It's got to be Ligma.
Sure, it ain't Sogma, bro.
Hey, if I remember correctly, it was Howard.
No, bro. It was got to be Candace.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know, man. I could have sworn it was Omelet.
Nah, bro. It can't be. It was definitely Maylene.
Roger, you fuck with omelets, bro?
I love spinach omelets with bacon and cheese.
I'm gonna let you suck this dick. We got it, boy.
Fidel, what's going on, Fidel?
I'm chilling, man. I'm out here, bro.
Actually, you know what, War Champ, how about you share that picture with everybody? Now that Shofu said that, share that picture with everyone.
I'm not in charge of the stream. I can't do it.
Shofu, you go ahead and share that picture.
Show the picture, bro. Show it.
Share the picture, Shofu.
Every time Roger will ever make fun of me, I'm just gonna show him this picture.
What's wrong with it?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. So I'm saying we got Pyra and Mythra walking.
This is Rex 30 years later.
That's crazy.
That's the voice you just heard, by the way, was Zeph. What's going on, Zeph? Welcome.
What's up?
This is one of the worst intros we've ever had.
I don't care. You know, it's all good. War Champ, what's going on, War Champ?
That's definitely debatable.
This is the worst Photoshop I've ever made.
What do you mean?
Pretty good, though.
It gets the job done perfectly, bro. What are you talking about?
That's why I'm ashamed of it. I can't succeed.
Then how is it worse?
All right.
Hey,
well, someone else I'm ashamed of is McDareth. What's going on, McDareth? How are you?
Oh my
Whoa!
god!
Whoa!
Oh
That
my
made
god!
I thought you were supposed to do that to Fidel.
he did nothing. He did nothing.
I know.
Okay,
McDareth, let it be known I like you more than I like Fidel, for sure.
Okay, but what have I done to shit you, Roger?
Nothing. You've done nothing wrong.
He chose violence and then aimed at the completely wrong person.
I know. Fidel's trash, but I'm not even going to give him an intro. Mike, what's going on, Mike?
Oh, you sure you don't want to give an intro? Fidel, how you doing?
No, I don't want to give Fidel an intro,
bro. I'm chilling, bro. How are you, Mike, dude? How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm trying to have my controller like really far away from my mic right now.
Yeah, you're not doing a great job because I can hear you. I can never see you, bro.
He never does. He actually never does.
You know, that's crazy.
Who else is left? Did I get everybody?
Oh,
What you eating, man?
You know what I'm saying? I'm also here, you know what I'm saying? Tito, go ahead and stream Lake Verity on all streaming platforms right now in celebration of the Diamond and Pearl remake. Yes,
I gotta do a Lake Verity remix, man.
Hey, don't spoil Drumtober. What are you doing? Huh? What? Anyway.
See, my favorite song on the Tito EP is Parrish song.
That's the best one.
Parrish song,
That's the
rapid.
What's the second best one?
Lake Verity.
Exactly. And that's
Roger, you missed someone.
What did I miss?
You didn't wish a very happy International Whooper Day to our man Viram here.
Oh,
What's going on, Viram? Happy International Whooper Day.
Thank you. Yes.
Is it actually?
Greatest day of the year.
I thought it was Women's Day.
Now, what the
It's
fuck are you
both.
eating, Rogers Base?
Same thing, bro. Same
I'm
thing.
eating some rice. I'm eating some sweet potatoes. I'm eating what do you call those things with like the meat inside the little like rolls? What are those called?
My dick.
You don't know?
Who said
I know what the name of it is another language.
Nah,
though.
no.
Nah,
Who said that?
bro?
Someone whispered it. You're not slick.
It had to be Fidel or something.
Yeah, I hope everybody's been having a great
Oh,
week today, bro.
Bro.
Just know nobody
Stuff to
is
get through
safe.
today. Like a lot of stuff. We have all the Pokemon news. We've got Pyra and Mythra. We've got a lot of other random news stories that I know are going to be of high interest to our audience. So let's just kick things off with Pokemon Presents. Because this is the oldest news, but I think it's the thing that we might focus the longest on. So for those of you who are not aware, which is none of you, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl is getting a remake later this year for Nintendo Switch, in addition to a new game in a new, I guess it's a main series spin-off, right? It's gonna be like a Let's Go type thing with Pokemon Legends Arceus. Where
No,
do you want to
it's not
start? Do you want to start with
true.
Arceus?
It
Do
was-
you want to start with?
It was labeled
Start
as a
with the
main
remake.
series game.
So it's a main series game. Well, but I'm saying it's like a
What?
branch off of
It's
the
a-
main series
it's
games.
A main series game that doesn't have online, so
Yeah,
it's weird.
it's a one-player game too, right?
Yep.
That's weird.
That's
I wanted. Okay.
Now,
I wanted to throw one
listen
thing
to
out
me
here
when I
'cause I
say
think-
this, right? Listen to me when I say this. I don't give a fuck if
Oh.
that game is fucking trash. They finally
least they
did
did
something different,
Yep.
and I will reward them for that. I will reward them for doing something
Yep.
different. Finally, for the first goddamn time in 25 fucking years, man.
Do we want to?
Fine.
Do we want to talk about the Diamond and Pearl remix first because there's like, it's more. I don't know. I feel like we'll use more time on Legends.
On Legends? Yeah, sure. I mean, we could talk about. I guess the first thing we need to
I
talk
just
about is
wanna.
the fact.
I want to say one thing first about it.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I know the reception on the graphics are mixed. I personally don't like the overworld models. I like everything else,
Yeah,
but I don't like the characters. But I'm just happy it doesn't look like Sword and Shield. That's
Bro,
it.
Oh, talk to him. Tell him again.
That's
They
it.
didn't hear you.
All I'm happy is it doesn't look like. I would have preferred Let's Go or something, but I'm cool with this.
I'm happy with how it looks aside from the character models, like you said.
Agreed.
Everything else
Yeah.
looks perfectly fine to me. The character models, I don't know what the fuck's going on there, but I can live.
I think
with
And
they're
also
trying to
this
aim
is like,
for
This is a new team. Like it's not a new team, but it's not Game Freak, so they might actually change shit. And like I was talking to Joey, and he said this team has worked on games before, but this is their first time working on something this big. So like this is their big break. So maybe they will fix that. That'd be nice.
hopefully Game Freak does the wise thing and hands off some shit to other companies more often.
Yeah.
So that they can actually take time to work on some shit, not rush some shit out in 3 months. That'd
Yeah,
be
that's the
great.
best news about this. The
Yes.
fact that like they're actually doing this shit so that they can actually spend more time on stuff because it's not realistic to pump out like a remake and a new game within like 2 to 3 years of each other.
Right.
Exactly.
I gotta say too, I actually do appreciate, much like what you guys already said, the fact that it looks like the DS game in HD. Like I like that they're keeping the
Yeah.
scale, and some of the screenshots in particular, like the Drifloon one during Sunset, it just looks nice. Yeah, I certainly prefer this over Sword and Shield as well, so I'm looking forward to playing it.
One thing that we
Um,
also don't need to worry about is that the website, they didn't say this in the video. The trailer made people think that it was just gonna be like Diamond and Pearl and nothing else added. But the website has made it clear that there's gonna be quality of life things from modern Pokemon titles,
That makes plenty
which-
of sense.
which means no HMs in Sinnoh, which means Sinnoh's gonna be clean.
Nice.
I'm hoping it has like the move relearn in the Pokemon Center again.
No, wait, hold on. Let's be
Uh,
real here. Half that game is getting HMs and looking for shit.
Well, like now you don't have to look. What it would be nice is if it's like tied to just your badges and you have like a axe or some shit. I don't know, to cut things down. But
Do we know like obviously there's they're adding the modern quality of life stuff, but do we know specifically that they're not gonna add HMs?
no, but that
No, we don't. It's just-
that'd be
It's just
too
something
much
that we can speculate.
That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
main.
yeah,
yeah.
When you say quality of
For
life,
Game
dealing with that game, that's probably
Yeah.
the main thing everybody thinks about. Not having
Yeah.
to
Because that-
defog every 2 seconds.
Someone pointed out though, I forgot whose stream it was on, but I was listening to a bunch of your streams the day that came out, and someone pointed out that like there's a NPC in the
Yeah.
second city in the game that was only present in Emerald and not in the original Diamond and Pearl. So that
No,
leads me to
I'm not
believe that
thinking
maybe.
in,
Oh, what'd you say?
yeah, it's in Platinum.
Oh, in What did I say? I said Emerald.
Emerald,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Oromaton, there's a lady there that gives you the Gracidilla flower for Shaman, and she's only there in Platinum. But you could also say that there's no snow anywhere like in Platinum.
Is that fact?
I don't know. Yeah, because we saw Twin Leaf Town and the first lake, and there was no snow there, like there is in Platinum.
Shit could change.
But I don't know. I think there is going to be Platinum stuff. I think the story is going to be Diamond and Pearl, but I think it'll have.
You know the distortion we're about to be DLC.
Yeah, no, I think it'll be like the Delta episode, like with.
Cool, like post game.
I don't know. I think the DLC is going to be the Battle Frontier. That's what the DLC is.
Oh my god. Can a DLC be an exact replica, one to one of the Wi-Fi battles in Diamond and Pearl? That's what I want.
I don't think that
Yes,
game's
sir.
gonna
Dude,
be
if the
getting
game
any
is going to be
DLC.
compatible with Sword and Shield, the online's already bad.
Please.
Well, it's,
I hope it's not
when you say
compatible.
compatible with Sword and Shield, you just mean the Pokemon themselves, right? Not like the actual games being compatible. You're not going to be able to match with somebody playing Sword and Shield.
No, actually, because Dynamaxing and stuff isn't.
Right.
You know.
Right.
I mean,
That's something I wanted to talk about to y'all about.
That's what I wanted to talk about too. How the fuck are they going to link the games? They always do.
Okay,
How are they
so-
gonna do
Well, yeah,
this?
Pokemon Home.
What I'm thinking
I
is,
assumed everything
is
would go
that
to
they're
Pokemon
just
Home.
they're gonna use home as a hub for everything and
Right.
not worry about matching them in battle.
Sure.
You don't think so?
No,
Well, they're
because
already
they've
doing
done it
that with Let's
before.
Go.
Have they? When?
With Let's
They,
Go and with
Oryx
Sword and
and X
Shield.
and
Let's
Y.
Go doesn't count, man. We all know that.
Oryx
Let's-
and X and Y, they had megas added that weren't compatible with X and Y in Oris.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so I don't think that matters for battling. I think they care
I
more
mean,
about
but they
trading
still
because it's
had-
all
they
about
still
collecting.
had
and shit.
megas though.
Yeah,
I feel like
Yeah.
my question is, obviously there's a competitive scene for Pokemon. Everybody always moves to the new game for the competitive scene. How is that gonna work? Are there not gonna be any Gigantamax or Dynamax Pokemon in the new game?
what I think.
You wanna know what's
What I'm-
crazy?
What I'm
Oh, go ahead,
thinking
go ahead.
is, I think that the art style of this game, I think, is throwing people off, and this is just the next game of this generation. So I don't think it's out of question for them to add something into the game like Megas to
Yeah, of
replace Dynamaxing.
Sure.
So I
Like
think just like
replace.
Oris, we could get some Sinnoh Megas, and then that's what the meta will be for
I don't know
VGC.
about
Well,
all
the
that.
interesting thing, though,
That's
and I don't know.
crazy, my boy.
I don't know if
I
Tito
don't
was
know.
going to bring
Monster's
this up
working on the
earlier.
game still. I don't know.
I don't know if Tito was going to bring this up earlier, but something that I was going to point out was the fact that we still have not had a Worlds in the Sword and Shield metagame. So by the time that Diamond and Pearl comes out, we'll have been a full year into the metagame of Diamond and Pearl. So are they just going to toss out Dynamax stuff for that year's Worlds, or what's going to happen? Is it going
I
to move
think-
over?
They might have just realized Dynamax is a failure.
I think the first VGC tournament that we have, the first season that we have, will be Sword and Shield.
Yeah, I think so
It-
too.
It does not matter what anyone's playing. I just don't see a scenario where they haven't had a Worlds with Sword and Shield yet. So and they're going to have one. So I don't see a scenario where we go to whatever it is, whatever year, Worlds and London will be using Sword and Shield. Is what I think. I think it's non-negotiable. Like
I mean, they always do that.
no, but what I'm
Do
saying
they
is-
do they do that
will.
even if the new game is out?
Bro, they do that. They've done that so many times. Like, a new game will come out, and like the first 3 months of that game being out, they'll still be playing on the old game.
Okay, so then it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
they've done that before.
yeah.
That shit is whack.
Also, Legends
World,
will also be out
But-
around that
I
time.
think it's only slightly different because I think it's only going to be the case because of the fact that World's been postponed twice now. So I think
So
that
you're saying they wouldn't want to skip Worlds
Yes.
and not even have Sword and Shield shown in
Right.
Worlds one time?
correct.
They're also grandfathering all the invites. Everyone that won an invite, it keeps it to the new one. So.
Yeah.
Sure.
And so
It'd
if
be
you're not
weird to carry it over to a different game.
right, it'd be so weird. I don't think you can justify, and I actually think that's correct. I think that if whatever game that you won and got your invite in should be the game you play, regardless
Absolutely.
of when it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't, to me, and obviously this is an extreme case, but if we don't get Worlds in London until 2023, it doesn't matter. I'm playing Sword and Shield if I have an invite. That's only fair because I won my invite. So that's to me. It doesn't make it sucks. To me, I'd obviously rather play. I'm not gonna actually. I don't know. I'm not gonna say I would rather play Diamond Port because I don't know what it's gonna be like. But I think that that's probably the fairest thing they can do. And
There's probably some rule in like some copyright or
They could, I don't know, because
fine writing.
I feel like they could just move your thing to the next game, and then I don't think them not showing Sword and Shield at Worlds is like the worst thing ever for them, considering that it's the second best selling Pokemon game now.
Is it the second best now?
Yeah, it's up there.
It's
it's up there.
I'm pretty sure it passed Gold Silver.
Wow.
I think there's two things that I would kind of mention with that. A, the kind of structure of Worlds for VGC, if nothing else, I find is pretty straightforward, and they tell you exactly what you're doing, and they're pretty stringent to their rules. So in an essence, I don't think that like they would allow within their own structure to go to a new game when everyone got their invite and honor those invites. I don't think that's what they would do. And then B, there is so much, and I'm not going to talk about like Pokemon doesn't have the money to do it, but the amount of money that they put in to production for Worlds, like merch, everything like that, I don't think they want to write that. They're gonna do everything they can to not do that. Like they made merch, they made fucking promotional tools, they've done everything for that. I don't think they're just gonna kind of be like, well,
I mean, who knows, honestly.
Yeah,
but I mean,
we are
sure
kind of in like
companies have been in
unprecedented
this-
territory. We really don't know.
I'm sure other companies have been in the same scenario where they had a whole thing planned and they made all this stuff for it and then just had to throw it all out. Because
It wouldn't
didn't
really
happen.
make. I mean, I understand what you're saying, Tito, but if they're trying to make, like, they can just promote their new game and put all their efforts there. Too.
Yeah.
We don't
but
know.
You know what I think actually they will do if I had to put money on it? I think they'll have both.
That's what I was just gonna say. Is why not have both?
I think you'll have both. I honestly
You know
think
why?
that
Because they gotta make room for Pokemon
They gotta make
Unite,
room
bro.
for more people.
Bro, I was literally
gotta make room for
say,
Pokemon Unite. You can't have both.
bro. I was literally going to say, Pokemon World's coming back. Okay, it's going to have fucking Pokken probably if that game's still if that's still a thing. Okay, all right. So Pokken, Sword and Shield, Diamond and Pearl, and Unite and Go.
A lot of games.
It's gonna have all of them, and I'm gonna be there. Cloud9 Tito, challenge your level. Oh, and TCG,
The real
bro,
maker out here.
bro, y'all.
TCG, that's right.
I'll be there for the open for TCG. Fuck Unite, bro. I'm trying to make a bag.
Where are you gonna buy cards to play with, bro?
Hey, don't worry about that, man. I know a guy.
Oh, you know.
I don't. Where they at?
We got
Hey.
grown men buying up the stock of McDonald's.
Hey, it's okay. All those cards are trash anyway. Who cares?
I know. It's just the principle.
Oh no, you're right.
Lines outside of my local Target every weekday morning of people waiting to buy
serious?
Pokemon cards. Yeah, absolutely.
Bro,
No,
fuck
it's
these
worse
people,
than
man.
that. Every Friday, there's lines out this Walmart, and people will like watch the truck shipments.
Oh my
Wow.
fucking
See, they let
God,
them.
dude.
They let them inside the Target because what'll happen is I walk around the front to get a Starbucks, and I always see the line inside, and it's people sitting on their phones, like either watching videos or whatever, and it goes throughout the entire floor of my local Target from when you walk in to where the register is. And I don't know how many boxes they get. I don't know like what the deal is in terms of stock, but they are there every single time now if you go in the morning.
Hey, man, they want that YouTube video.
Bro, I really hope they go through, because Pokemon tweeted, they said that they're like gonna start mass production of their cards. I hope that happens soon, so all these motherfuckers go broke.
I know drug dealers who move in Pokemon packs now. That shit crazy.
It's crazy.
I know.
They know where the money is.
They They went from moving packs to packs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like they don't know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying, bro.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're
I
saying.
do.
All right.
Yeah. Something else I know. I do. What do you? Excuse me?
I agree.
Pokemon Legends. Arceus. Because I'm
Talk
saying
about it, talk
Arceus because it's not Arceus. It's
It is Arceus. It's both.
I don't. It's not. It's not. They're liars. It's Arceus. It's not
Oh,
Arceus.
they're liars. Okay.
They're liars. They
It's
lied in the
officially
trailer.
been
It's Arceus.
I went into a mental breakdown because I was saying Arceus, but people were like it's Arceus, and
No,
I
it's
and
both.
I was
It can be both.
I was just having a mental breakdown with it because everyone's saying a different answer.
But what did he say?
The only
when
Pokemon
they
name-
presented the trailer, what did he
He
say?
said Arceus in the trailer.
What did he
said
say?
Arceus.
Then that's what I'm
Arceus.
calling.
The only Pokemon name I will never pronounce on purpose is Rayquaza. His name is Rayquaza. I will never say it. I won't.
That's facts.
I'm saying Rayquaza. I'm not saying
It's their
Rayquaza.
own faults, man. Can we it's their own faults. They put out a game. They don't tell us how to say this Pokemon's name for years, right? When fucking Emerald dropped, there's no audio in the fucking game. There never is.
Bro, when I was a little ass kid, how the fuck am I supposed to read Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza? Like,
that's what I'm saying. So when I'm a little ass kid seeing fucking Rayquaza for the first time, and I say Rayquaza, nobody's here to fucking correct me. And then 5 years down the line, they show him in the anime for the first time, and they say his name the right way. Fuck that. I'm already saying it the way I say it, bro. It's their own fault.
You know, with you saying that, it makes me realize how badly we need voice acting in Pokemon. We need it.
No, that Piers concert.
The Piers concert, not the Piers concert. Oh my god.
I mean,
20 seconds of miming.
That shit gave me legitimate embarrassment watching that.
If you want voice acting in Pokemon, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can just play Pokemon Masters. Y'all know what I'm saying?
Pokemon Masters available on mobile.
The English voice acting
pretty good. You don't think we're gonna get voice acting in Arceus?
I feel like that game's gonna have the least amount of talking ever, bro.
I think that would be the game that does it first because it's single player.
Yeah.
I could see it like Breath of the Wild style, where like in big cutscenes there's voice acting, but everywhere else it's just like text boxes.
Bro, speaking of that game, I swear to God, if every character is just a descendant of the if I see ancient Cynthia, ancient Cyrus,
they always do shit like that. They always do shit.
I'm gonna lose my mind, bro.
That shit is whack.
That's what exactly you're gonna get. Fucking ancient Cynthia, and she's gonna have Garchomp armor on, and she's gonna have shorter hair or whatever the fuck. Like,
no, what it's gonna be is she's gonna be the fucking professor, bro. That's what it's gonna be.
We need to talk about what that game actually is.
When they said the professor thing, I had assumed it's going to be like Ancient Oak or something. That it's going to be Professor Oak's great grandfather or something.
It'll be Rowan's fucking great grandson.
Because didn't they say it's somebody from a different region? That's the whole reason we have Rowlet.
Rowan's already like 800 years old.
I go on a quick rant about that real quick.
Go ahead, Tito. Go ahead.
Because I talked about this during my stream earlier. Is okay, so the whole point of having starters, right, is that they're unique to that region. Every game ever, even if it's a new region, there are Pokemon unique to that region. Not unique in the sense where they don't show up anywhere else, but that's like fucking for Pokemon Coliseum, you have Umbreon, Jolteon, you know, those are the Pokemon that are native to that. You have, you know, obviously the mainline starters. So you're telling me that I have some fucking idiot got on a boat and said, oh, I'm gonna go around the world and I'm gonna bring these shits back to you. You could pick from any of these three. And then you're gonna tell me that later in life, nobody knew these things ever existed ever until we got to the game? You're smoking cock. I hate you.
On that topic, isn't the whole thing in this game, and that was on the website, is that you're literally making the Pokedex for the first time?
Yeah, something like
so maybe it's something where he's like, I don't want to reveal what my Pokemon are, which is why you're not. They're not going to talk about Rowlet or Cyndaquil or anything like that. They don't want to show the Pokemon for the other region because they want it to be special. This is like trying to craft the Sinnoh Pokedex.
Pokemon Lore is definitely trying.
I agree, it's stupid, but
okay. So I'm gonna break this down real quick. They absolutely 100% don't give a fuck about continuity. I did the research.
Not
the
even
other
a
day 'cause
little
it was
bit,
bothering
bro.
me. There are multiple characters in the Pokemon universe in the modern games who said that they have been alive before Pokeballs existed. So what the fuck are these wooden Pokeballs?
I don't know, bro.
They literally make shit up on the spot whenever they want, every time, bro. The lore is fucking garbage.
I went to a Pokeball factory and fought some shit stains in a Pokeball factory. People have told me, yes, before there were Pokeballs, you had to put all your Pokemon in your pocket or whatever the fuck they told you. Okay, and you had to carry around mucks in your backpack. And now you're telling me
they have wooden Pokeballs with zippers on them.
Like,
I'm gonna tell you right now. This is gonna be. It's kind of a spoiler for Breath of the Wild 2, but it's gonna be like that.
Wait, how could you give a spoiler for a game that's not out yet? That doesn't make any sense.
You played the game, bro?
No. I'm saying Breath of the Wild 2. This Pokemon game is gonna be like that.
Why do
Or
you
not
do
Breath of the
it?
Wild 2. Sorry, Hyrule Warriors 2.
Yeah,
Fucking
Oh, I'm like, what are you talking
Zelda-
about?
so you're smoking
Zelda Switch Game 2. Zelda Switch Game 2.
Nah, he knows
well,
something. Nah, he knows something.
He knows something. He
Don't
knows.
let him
he
get
knows,
away,
he knows,
Chad.
he
Don't let
knows.
him get away.
There's something that points to that because you're the main character. You're wearing a coat that has like a weird version of Team Galactic symbol on it, which means Cyrus's descendant or ascendant,
Oh my
whatever
God.
the fuck.
Please don't ruin this game for me before it comes out. Bro.
Is around there somewhere.
No,
and,
fucking stop it. No, you better-
this is
better
the
knock
Sinnoh
it off.
region, and in the
What-
Sinnoh
what
region,
makes it
there's a
even
Pokemon
weirder?
that can
Hold on,
control
hold on.
time.
No. What makes it even weirder is this specific part of Japan. I don't know. I mean, they obviously know because they lived there. Was colonized, and you're basically building this area
Jesus.
with the symbol of the bad guy on you.
Look, man. Now listen, man.
I don't know.
I need to know.
Some
maybe that leads.
Some
into,
dude went back in
maybe-
time with Pokeballs.
Maybe that leads into why the game is called Arceus or whatever. Pokemon Legends
bro.
are because there's got to
Right,
be some
exactly.
kind of way to progress in this game, right?
Yeah,
There's got to be some objective
I
in the
imagine the way you
game.
progress is like without catching Pokemon, just based on the things that we've already seen, that you're gonna like fight big Pokemon that are like bosses
Okay.
using the ones
I'm
you
gonna
catch.
say this shit now. If Arceus's theme doesn't have the choir from Chairman Rose's theme, I'm turning it off right there.
Oh, it better, bro.
Bro, what if it's what if they're on some other shit,
like
bro? You don't even know yet.
Then I'll be upset.
They could be on some other shit.
We don't know shit, which is good. I
That's
like
what I'm
that.
saying.
Honestly, I'd
It
like
would be
another
really
boss
cool
fight,
if
like,
they
what
tied
was
the
one
remake
in
to this game like loosely. That'd be cool, but they won't.
That'd be dope.
Oh, Ultra Necrozma. Another fight like that would be nice.
While we're
Yeah.
on the topic of like this game and what it means for the main series, like how we mentioned earlier, it's kind of like a sub game within the main series games. You've got like the main series games, like the primary remakes, and then the originals. Then you've got Let's Go, which is like the quote unquote like baby version, right, of Pokemon, like
Let's
my
Go a
first
remake?
Pokemon basically, and that
Yeah.
doesn't it
Yeah.
doesn't count
Yeah,
as
it
a
is.
remake. Wait, what?
That shit's a remake,
Let's
bro.
go. Let's go is a core series game. Game
Right.
Freak said so.
Right.
It's a Gen
So-
1 remake.
Oh, okay. Because I assumed Let's Go was going to be its own thing. Because if that's the case, then Legends becomes its own series. Like, I actually think I'm more excited about what this could mean for the future than I am for this first game. Because
Well,
this
no,
first
Let's
game,
Go is-
we're seeing,
okay, so
wait, 'cause
this
we're
makes-
seeing like 2 FPS chinglings floating
Yeah.
around in this initial trailer. And I understand
Bro,
this is the
that
earliest
Chimchar looks
that we
so
have ever seen a Pokemon game ever. This is the earliest we've ever seen one. And so, like, I'm not holding it against it yet. But
No,
I
but,
think
like-
this is sort of, well, hold on. It's that, like, I feel like to me, this is sort of like the testing ground for this idea. And considering what they're doing here, if they're sort of giving like an ancient spin and showing a region that we know in a different time period, there are lots of other games that could do something really cool in a different time period. You've got stuff like, we could do a future Hoenn, right? With like Deoxys in the space station. You could do an ancient Johto and have the original ruins of Elf and the legendary dogs and the tower before it was burned. And like, I mean, there's a lot of really neat
Well, I'm
things
sure
they could
that's
do.
what's gonna. I'm sure what like. Okay, I'm not sure, but my theory is if that they actually put effort into this. But this also has like they obviously don't care about continuity.
Right.
Something that would be really cool is if there was a post credits like post game thing where you go to the Sinjo ruins and it sets up for Legends Johto, because that's a real thing.
Bro,
Like,
who are
this
you,
is-
bro? You've been in the lab. My boy's up been cooking up theories in the lab, bro.
no, it's just
Oh,
simple.
God.
It's just simple shit. The Sinjo ruins is. Have you ever played the Arceus event where he shows you fucking space, the JPEGs? Hold on.
Wait,
Bro,
space.
If I played that shit, it
You
was
guys haven't-
2011.
You guys haven't played the Arceus event where he shows you JPEGs of space?
I don't remember the
What?
JPEGs of space. I remember the
I've never
Arceus event where you
played
walk
it.
up the giant glass tower.
Okay, here. This is
in fact, I don't even.
watch this. This is happens in the
Let's put it on
Sinjo
screen.
ruins.
Let's watch this on screen together. Can you pull this up, Shofu?
Yes.
Watch.
Let's do this
Should I
together.
watch it from the time you put it up?
I just thought this was something everyone knew.
No, let's watch it.
Literally
All right.
actually covered.
Should I put it? Should I watch it from the time?
Yeah,
You,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Watch it from.
Here we go,
Or
here
you
we
can
go,
watch
live.
the whole thing. but-
We're
Here
not
we-
watching this whole thing. That's good.
Watching this together.
yeah.
Because I remember doing the Arceus event back in Diamond and Pearl where you could like action replay it and you're going up the glass staircase. That's what I remember. I don't remember JPEGs of space.
You talking about this shit right here?
Yeah.
I mean, this shit wasn't actually supposed to be in the game, so.
No, this is a fully coded thing in the game. They just never released the event for.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying that doesn't mean they wouldn't have changed it before that.
He's summoning.
Whoa, wait! What the hell?
What the
I've never
fuck?
seen this.
Yeah.
Satan.
Whoa.
Okay.
Wait,
bro.
this is so weird.
What the fuck? Wait,
This
no,
is in
hold
the
on. This
game?
is satanic
How
shit,
have I
bro.
never seen this?
I swear to God,
This
everyone
is
knew.
Illuminati, bro. This is some fuck shit. What the fuck is this?
And
I knew-
when
I
you're
knew
done
he
here,
was
you
Illuminati. I knew it.
when you're done, you get an egg of the 3
Was that a
Sinnoh legends.
Sharingan? Maybe
Yeah,
this
this
is the
man-
game.
that's
Maybe
Sasuke,
they
bro.
made an event out of. Maybe they made a game out of the event that they took out of the game, or they didn't allow to happen in the game.
Weird.
Maybe everything we do in Legends leads up to this shit.
That'd be cool as fuck. If the fucking background of the Arceus fight was like all of that shit, that'd be
All
cool.
those PNGs? Say
Well,
what?
obviously, it's like
Same
modeled.
PNGs.
I know.
That would be awesome.
Now
The
what?
same PNGs.
I'm glad that you mentioned the fact that it other games, Rogers, because the
Yeah.
only Legends game that I actually want is Alola, because the lore of Alola and it's tied. The best part about Sun and Moon
It
is
has
the
a lot
region.
of implied shit too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
like it's the fact that like I think it has the most developed like backstory and setting of any Pokemon region because it's tied into everything literally. So I think that
Also,
you could do the whole thing where it's like Lunala and the Moon, that whole legend. You just live that shit where the Ultra Beasts come in initially, they fight off all the UBs.
Ultra
like-
Beasts are just cool in general. I like
Fact.
them.
Fact.
The Alola has a lot of implications as well because of how close it is to Kanto and
Sure.
that whole town it has dedicated to Johto and the
Yep.
towers.
Yep.
And it's also the only region where a Pokemon from another game is actually from that game. Where Executor is an Alolan Pokemon originally.
Oh,
Yeah.
But he
right,
showed
right,
up in
right.
Kanto and became small.
Yeah. Which I think
But
is
I
the
mean-
most funny thing. Like,
Yeah.
We could even see this like with Unova too, though, if we're gonna have the original dragon with Reshiram and Zekrom and Kyurem and everything. That we can get the original version of that dragon and then revisit what that looks like. I mean, literally almost every generation of Pokemon they could revisit with this, and that's sort of why I think this is a smart direction to go in, and why like I'm not super hot on the game based on what we've seen. I am right there with Shofu saying like I'm happy they're trying something different, and I
For
do
sure.
think that like moving into the future, this is a really cool step to sort of like build out the rest of the lore, because we're getting to a point where like how many Pokemon are there currently? What's the
Yeah,
actual
dude,
number of Pokemon?
the next game will
890 something?
the next game will hit 1,000.
So, okay, so we're at a point where like we are eventually going to hit mass saturation with the amount of Pokemon that there are, and there's only so many variations of like a generic bird or a generic, rodent that you can make. And I think if they want to go in this direction to really expand the universe without having to just keep cranking out another 150, they can easily do that by revisiting these regions, but making it feel as if it's something new and not just a basic remake game. Because we're also moving at the pace we're going, getting pretty close to then modern day in terms of these remakes, where the next thing after this is going to be Gen 5. And then Gen 6, we're already in the 3DS.
Speaking of going back to visit though, Gen Kalos might be one of the best ones to go back
Oh, the
to
war. That's right, the war.
with AZ.
is that tallest shit, nigga?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is.
It's
He
been
is-
over 2,000 years.
What you mean? He is tall as shit.
Yeah, he was about 6'8".
Bro, he's about 7'2", bro.
Bro, he
Like,
made
oh,
Lysander look small, and that guy is tall as fuck.
Bro, you know he was hooping back in the day. AZ was hooping back there.
So based on everything that we've seen of the game so far, what is the general impression from everybody else then?
I mean,
I
don't
have
really
no opinion on it.
Yeah, I don't have
Literally
an
nothing.
opinion. I'm just happy it's not standard Pokemon.
The game is in such an early state where I can say this about only this Pokemon game. If you covered the trainer and you only saw what's around him, and I showed you the image, you wouldn't know that's a Pokemon game. There's nothing that shows that there's nothing Pokemon-y about the layout of the land or anything.
Yeah,
I think
Mm-hmm.
everything is a placeholder.
I feel the same way, actually, when you mentioned that. I feel the same way about Coliseum.
Yeah.
A lot of areas of
Coliseum
Coliseum.
is very weird. It's very
Coliseum,
weird.
yeah, Coliseum is
Yeah.
super weird. Like, it's just like, it's like Pokemon isn't really like anime, like you know what I mean? Like it's its very own like thing. Where Colosseum was
It also
like
has like a big rundown town and weird shit.
Or what Colosseum was like super anime for no reason, just walking around as bootleg Yu-Gi-Moto. Like it's so.
A lot of what they did with Colosseum though was just to make up for the fact that it was a very kind of small development team, very kind of small contained game. They wanted to make it feel like an adventure, so they did a lot of smart contextual things to emulate that feel while still saving that development time. Like Desert Region meant that they didn't have to do any routes, so they just filled it with loading screens. The areas are
I don't even know what it's supposed to be.
No wild Pokemon.
You're on a bike.
Yep.
Is it like fucking Phoenix? Where are we in that game?
No, it's its own region.
Yeah, but like in the real world equivalent.
Oh, you're, bro. It's probably
spin-offs. Don't even
the Ore region.
Yeah, the Ore region. It's Phoenix, Arizona. Is it really?
Oh,
it's Arizona. Yeah, it is Arizona.
Okay.
Arizona.
That's cool.
It has like a bunch of the stuff that Arizona has.
Yeah, that's true. That's actually.
Oh yeah, the Ore region is based on Arizona. That's cool. I never knew that.
I just threw that guess out there. Not bad.
I'm talking Ice-T.
So with Legends Arceus though, I'm like, I don't know. I'm excited they're doing something new because that's like them doing.
They need to.
Can only lead to better things in the future.
Yes.
At the same time, it worries me that after the backlash they got with, even though it was like the amount of backlash over something silly they got with Sword and Shield, that they showed this trailer.
Don't do this,
that looked as bad as they did. What?
But I feel but I think it's like you said. It's like I think people are willing to be okay with it because they're at least doing something like more ambitious.
Yeah.
Whereas like Sword and Shield felt like, oh look, it's like a half-ass open world area, and it's like fucking.
No, but okay. But what I'm saying is,
I would have
very, 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 very early at this point. Like again, this is the earliest we've seen it.
I get that, but I would have rather better footage. That's what
I would have rather just not seen it. I would have rather them show more Diamond Pearl remake.
I agree.
I don't understand how they can show a trailer and see something that looks like fucking shit and still leave it up there
and then put it out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Is this the standard? Are we supposed to expect this standard from Pokemon at this time?
Right. That's my concern with.
Not a game.
I have absolutely no faith in these people whatsoever. By the way. Not even a little bit.
I'm pretty sure a majority of it is probably coming from the part where they need to market it at this stage because they're being forced to by
Okay, but then why can't
investors.
they be more selective with what they show?
I agree with that, but they probably don't have much other than that.
I honestly think that.
So you absolutely have to show a 3 FPS Chingling floating off.
I seriously think they should have just showed more of the Diamond and Pearl remakes. There's 100% new features in that they could have showed, like whatever the fuck the gimmick's gonna be.
They have a whole 8 months to market that. Though.
Yeah, and considering the fact that they always have a Pokemon Presents thing before whatever E3 week is going to be. Right, they do it the week before, and that's most likely where we're going to see the majority of the Diamond and Pearl stuff. I don't really think we're going to see this game again until like the last Nintendo Direct maybe of this year, like late.
I don't. What they could have done is they could have done a Metroid Prime 4 and said, the first open world Pokemon game is in development, and everyone would have lost their fucking shit.
But I think they're not. I think it was smart they didn't do that.
Because then they would have had huge
expectations. And this is what people saw. It would be
expectations would have been way too high.
People all over again. So I think that was smart they didn't do that.
At this point, I'll take what I get because, like I said, as long as they try something different, that shit can be trash. As long as they step out of their comfort zone and make some new shit, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
By this time next year, the game will be out, I think. So.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Yeah, probably.
That's exactly.
They committed to early 2022 as well. It's like they could have just said 2022, but they specifically said early 2022.
What's even weirder about that is Diamond and Pearl remakes are late 2021.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
So they didn't have to do early 2022.
No,
they could have done it even.
The holiday game for next year.
Yeah,
so
I don't know.
No, go ahead. Finish.
I was just gonna say I don't know what they're doing.
So I was gonna say not that this is or anything involving the thing.
You're cutting out, man.
Oh, my bad, bro. Let me go ahead and lower my sensitivity. My bad. What I was saying is that not that this is an excuse for like the trailer or whatever.
Yeah.
But since we know about, I guess the closest I can get to is that a lot of games that are coming out for the PS5 that have yet to come out were being developed on PS5 hardware already. That's why they haven't come out yet, as opposed to they were developed for and then they retrofit it to fit on the PS4, as opposed to the other way around. So is this game developed for the Switch Pro and using Switch Pro hardware to develop the game?
I wouldn't start thinking that when it looks the way it does.
No. What I'm saying is that because if this game isn't coming out till 2022, then the timeline should match up where they should have had their hands on the hardware already.
Yeah.
And if they have but I don't see how that. How does that justify what they put on screen?
No. I'm not saying. I'm saying that independent of. I'm not saying that to defend or anything.
No, I know that. I know.
For sure.
I'm just saying, based on what we saw, I don't know how you landed on this. That's what I'm saying.
No, what I'm saying is, if that's the case, that makes the trailer even more trash. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, no.
If you're developing on the new.
Okay, wait. I don't know if Tito was trying to say this, but my thought on this is that this game could be like. They could have the new Switch in mind while developing for it, and then showing us the footage on the old shitty.
Absolutely. That's exactly where I was gonna go.
Yeah, that was my other thing, is that if it's getting developed for the Switch Pro, and then they had to, because obviously they need to make two versions of the game. They can't use the same version.
Right.
So, are they doing like a Cyberpunk thing where it's like developed for PC?
Please God, no.
And
I don't want to ever see that like Game Freak Cyberpunk. That would be so bad.
But that's what, to me, that's what it looks like. It looks like it has the scope of a Switch Pro, but they're making it fit on a vanilla Switch. That's what it looked like to me. That's why I was like, this is super duper.
I'm pretty sure that's what's the case is.
It has to be.
All the more reason then.
I don't think we've seen a single Switch
doing
game run as bad as this. So it's just
once they eventually start marketing the Switch Pro, right? They're going to want to have games to show it off and be like, look how great this looks. And I think, just like you guys are mentioning, maybe if they put this out now, they obviously don't want to outwardly show what it looks like running on Switch Pro, because then maybe that would give some things away about the new system prior to the new system being announced. So they show it running on the Switch, which obviously the original Switch can't handle it as much as the Switch Pro can, and that's why we end up getting what we're getting.
If they ship this game and it runs like that on the original Switch, they will face far more backlash.
Now, people have said that might be stylistic, but I highly doubt that, considering
It's
what
not
these people have. Of
stylistic,
course
no.
not. Of course
those are literally just not frames.
But
the people saying that's stylistic are licking boots.
Of course, but how can somebody oversee that trailer, see that Chingling, see these Pokemon moving in 2 FPS, and be like, "Yep, that's the one. Go ahead and ship it, boys." Who did that?
Because they probably don't have anything else to show, and they wanted Pokemon in the trailer.
Bro, they can easily pick some better shots.
The developers were like, "Yo, we really don't want to show this." But they were like, "Well, it doesn't matter. You have to show it."
No, bro.
It's 100%.
You're not making any sense.
Right?
It doesn't
had to cut a trailer and submit.
It doesn't make any sense. Why do they absolutely need to show a 4-second clip or 2-second clip or whatever the fuck it was of this fucking Chingling floating around in 2 FPS? Why?
That didn't have to do. No, I understand why they wanted the trailer.
And honestly, on top of all of this, they didn't show us anything really substantial. They showed us a battle that we could have in Sword and Shield. They showed us throwing a Pokeball at a Pokemon in an open world game, which we expect that. That should be a thing. They didn't show us like riding a Pokemon. They didn't show us climbing. They didn't show us doing anything. They just showed
that for like the big like.
They didn't show literally a single thing.
Because just the idea of this game existing is a big deal. They don't need to show anything else.
No,
exactly.
They basically didn't.
Also, the weird thing though is there's that clip. There's a pretty nice clip of Garchomp and Gallade fighting each other that they could have very easily just had in that trailer instead of the Chingling and the Bidoof.
Garchomp looks good. Garchomp runs. It looks like he's running.
So why not show that in the actual trailer?
Pokemon that work. Like I don't understand.
Also,
at the end of the day, they're gonna make $1 billion. They don't give a fuck, bro.
for Oshawott specifically, I don't know why, but the model was redone. I don't know what that means.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means for the series, but yeah.
Weird.
Plus, like, it was the 25th anniversary day too, so they wanted to have like something that was like a big surprise, not just that. Like they could have, if it was any other year, I think they would have just showed Diamond and Pearl. But like, I think because it was, hey, this is 25th anniversary day,
for sure.
Let's like give them a look.
Still, then, man, like I know this isn't their style, and this is just would purely become fan fiction. What I think they should have done is since they're open to giving another team a whole ass old Pokemon game to
Talk
remake,
to him.
they should have gave another team like a spin-off or two to remake. They gave they did Mystery Dungeon Red. They should have done Sky and then showed that with Diamond and Pearl. It would have been perfect together.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The other thing is they showed new Pokemon Snap in this. That looks really good. And they were showing that in the first portion of this presentation. And especially when you start with new Pokemon Snap and how nice that game looks, and then you compare it to the other two, it does sort of create this weird thing where you're like, okay, is this the... Like, obviously we know that this is the main Pokemon game, but I mean, if you release new Pokemon Snap that looks beautiful coming out in April, and then you later on release like Diamond and Pearl remakes in November and this is next year, it's just it is odd. It's odd, but I think the main reason they didn't do Mystery Dungeon stuff is because they might not be working on that right now, whereas we know about a lot of other stuff. They've already announced. They announced 2 years ago that Detective Pikachu is coming to Switch, and they're doing a sequel to Detective Pikachu on Switch.
Yes, sir!
Nothing. We've seen nothing of Detective
Where the
Pikachu
fuck
at
is
all.
Pokemon Sleep at, bro?
Pokemon Sleep is gone. Pokemon Brush Your Teeth. Did that ever get released?
Yes.
Pokemon Brush Your
Yeah,
Teeth?
that one came
Okay.
out. That one came out.
Okay.
Not Pokemon Brush Your Teeth.
Pokemon brush your teeth, bro. Also, like this announcement alone sells Switches. Like literally, I know people that will get back into gaming for an open world Pokemon.
Now listen to me, Fidel. You listen to me right now.
What's up?
I know so many thousands of hundreds of billions of trillions of people, right, that have told me they've outgrown what Pokemon currently is. They're all tired of doing the same shit every time. They don't really care about. So this game right here, it might save a lot of people from stopping
That's
playing
what I'm
this game.
saying, bro. Like I legit know people that
I
are
can
like,
only do the same
"Oh,
thing
my
so
God,
many
finally."
times, bro.
I feel you, bro.
The fact that this is not wake up as this prodigy Pokemon trainer that's never touched a Pokemon but can smack everybody in the fucking region for some reason. Running through the gyms, beating the evil team. Why is there always an evil team? Why does there have to be an evil team every time? Why? Beating the Elite Four, beating the champion,
You know what
becoming
I'm
the
saying?
champion.
Let's be fair. Sword and Shield didn't have no evil team. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, they had fucking. I mean, I guess. Yeah, you're right.
They had the goal.
You're right, but it served the same purpose though. So I'm not.
You're correct. You're correct.
It served the exact same purpose.
Yes, you're right.
We can like. I'm telling you, I was getting tired of that shit. The same exact story, pretty much every single time. The how linear it is. You can't go anywhere except for where they want you to go, pretty much, or where you've been before. The people stopping you from progressing for literally no reason at all.
Let me show you my favorite one.
My
Hold on.
God.
Let me show you my favorite Pokemon roadblock. I bet I can find it on Google Images.
Actually,
No, I
Sword
found
and
it.
Shield
Look at that.
literally just did what Sun and Moon did.
All right, let's see this.
In this game, they just didn't give a fuck anymore.
They were dancing for no reason, and someday we'll disappear for no reason.
I can't, bro.
Is this with green? No, it's not. It's
Right?
yeah, X and Y.
Yeah.
It's the best one.
I
remember
this game.
one.
They stopped giving a fuck.
The black and white color. I remember seeing this. What the fuck?
I hate them, bro. This shit pisses me off to no end. I can't function like this. I need a logical reason as to why I cannot progress. You people do not have authority over me. Get the fuck out of my way.
Alright, the thing is, we all live in a 4x4 grid, so like.
Oh my God.
I walk in a
You
4x4
also can't be here if I'm here.
No.
Like,
The best one where they really didn't give a fuck anymore is 5th gen, where they say there's a fucking blackout, you can't pass here, and they let a guy walk right past you. A normal citizen. Oh, was it X and Y? Yeah, it was X and Y. Yeah.
That was
Gen 6. That was Gen 6.
Oh yeah. You can't come through, and then the woman just goes.
That was the worst one.
This
But at
dancing
least
for no reason thing is from one of the best Pokemon games of all time, though.
Oh, of course.
Black and White 2, hands down, one of the best.
It's still just like a stupid thing. They could have come up with a
sure.
reason, but at least it's funny. At least it's funny.
At least they know what they're doing there, clearly.
Yeah. Well, anything else about Pokemon Legends? I feel like we sort of exhausted Pokemon talk.
I just want to reiterate that I'm very happy that they've done this. I think this is a great idea. I think that this will relight a lot of people's fires as far as Pokemon goes. I hope it's a good game. Even if it's not, I will absolutely give it a try just because they've done something different. I cannot express how happy I am because, once again, I've been getting real tired of this shit. And I cannot express how happy I am that the Gen 4 remakes look the way they look. Because
Agreed, bro.
I really like Gen 4 and I needed it to not be Dookie Butt.
We went in thinking Gen
Not
4 was
Dookie
gonna look like
Butt.
Sword and
Dookie
Shield.
Well, yeah, that's literally that's
That was
true.
the feel.
Yeah, we were about
That-
to.
honestly,
I
it would've been
almost said
genuine
something. I
fear.
almost said
Oh my
something.
God. It would have been genuine fear if Gen 4 looked like Sword and Shield, the internet would have probably like broken in half and just collapsed as a whole.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
plenty of
thank
people
God.
prefer the way
a lot
Sword
of
and Shield
people
looks.
wouldn't have cared. Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
people wouldn't care, but I'm just saying, like just at least I just think stylistically this is better than Sword and Shield.
I don't know why
It's
they
just-
did that with the character models. They do look kind of weird, but like I said, I'll take that shit.
Yeah. At least in battle they look
There's
normal.
one problem I have with the overworld is that so you don't actually move in a grid anymore. Thank God, that's cool.
But the
they went
overworld looks
so
like you
far
move in a
as-
grid.
Yeah, look at the cliff here.
Yeah, I saw it. It's still.
It looks like it's
I
made
mean,
of blocks.
they did say 1-to-1. They did say 1-to-1.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you
I
can't.
like it. I like it.
Yeah, they
Looks
said
No, no, no. They
1-to-1.
say that's a thing that I need to make sure people don't think. They didn't say 1-to-1, which is good. They said faithful.
Okay. They
Wow.
said
1-to-1
Gotcha.
would mean bad things.
Yeah,
which
that's facts.
It would
that's
mean
facts, that's facts.
it would mean 2 fire Pokemon in the
This
Pokedex.
picture doesn't even make sense.
Okay, but you don't know what I'm saying? They about to take away abilities, you know what I'm saying, again. Run that shit back. That shit fire, y'all.
They
know
had
what I'm saying?
abilities in 4Gen.
Wait, just to save time. Did we talk about the Pokemon Legends leaks?
No.
Oh,
Hey,
no,
chill
no.
out, bro.
Hey,
Hey.
Should we talk about those? No. Okay.
No, we did.
yeah, we can. They were Twitter
Okay, I'll
stuff.
post it. Here you go.
I mean, I wouldn't show this on stream, Shofu.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
But so I've been comparing the Pokemon in the bottom left to a bunch of other Pokemon. The only thing it could come close to is Sawsbuck, but even then it matches none of its current forms. I don't know if that's a new Pokemon or not.
I know what the mon on the bottom right is. It's that mon that evolves into Toucannon.
That looks like a Kingdra to me. That looks
Yeah,
like a
I thought it
Kingdra.
was a
Right?
Kingdra too.
Bottom
Bottom
left.
Kingdra's in the
Bottom
bottom
left.
left.
I'm talking about the deer thing.
Oh. I'm talking
No,
about
here's
the one
the
on the
thing.
bottom
Wait,
right.
what?
Have
What are you-
it doesn't have the same horns as
That looks like
Sawsbuck.
no, it's the fucking eagle Pokemon, Tito.
Braviary?
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Or is that 5th gen? That's not 5th gen, is it?
What's the one with like the
Braviary?
Braviary is 5th gen.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
5th gen.
Braviary.
Okay, never mind then.
Braviary.
It looks. That's what it
Yeah,
looks
so
like to me.
it shows you that you can climb, which is cool.
Is the middle one Grovyle?
Now we need to talk
No,
about
the
that
middle
second.
one-
We need to talk about the bottom second picture. What the
The
fuck?
middle one is you. It's you, but like
is
with
that
some,
you?
like gloves on. Because that you that's the female trainer. She has the hair ribbon thing on her hat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you-
okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
assumed it
They're
was, like, a
climbing.
Pokemon carrying you in its backpack.
Yeah, I thought it was like a guard, not Gardevoir, the fucking other one.
It could be that.
Gallade.
That's what I thought it
Wait,
was.
wait,
It also
wait,
just
it looks
be
like
I
you.
thought it
Gallade.
had like a plume on its head. I didn't think that was the ribbon.
Yeah, all the
It could be
Pokemon
that.
are silhouetted. The trainers are still in view.
You know what's fucked up is they only gave us this image and it says 7 out of 18 at the bottom.
What do you mean 7 out of 18?
It's a PowerPoint, so there's more slides.
Wasn't
How-
there one more? I thought
The
there was one
person
more.
who must have leaked this had to have been fired to all oblivion. I mean, how the heck? Like, what?
Okay, I would like to take a moment of silence for their service.
And there's some Japanese
Damn,
leakers.
that's
who just
crazy,
come
McDarren!
back and- so what?
That's crazy.
What? Oh, sorry. I was gonna say there's some
That's
Chinese
crazy.
leakers who just don't care. Like there's people leaking stuff with Genshin. I still played that, where they had their whole ID on the screen, just leaking it.
Hey, yo.
Hey man, as long as you get that information out there, man, and make $0 from it, and risk it all.
Don't even get your don't even get your 5 minutes of fame because no one knows it's you.
Right. Nobody cares that it's you. They just care about the
Oh
information.
wait, yeah.
Well,
here's the
Pokemon
bigger
Company
one.
knows it's you. I mean, that's the only person they know. they know the person
Oh,
that
there's
leaked it.
another
but
one.
we
Mike,
would-
Mike posted another one.
Whoa, what the heck is that? Wait, I've never
I
even
hope
seen
game's
this one.
not
What is
trash,
this one?
man. I really
Yeah,
do.
so you're the trainer actually has a health bar.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So you gonna be
all your
scrapping is what you're telling me.
die. Yeah,
Look,
no,
look
no,
at this.
if
Look at
all
the
your
picture.
Pokemon
The
die,
first
you
picture.
face.
You're physically fighting the fucking Rhydon.
Hey,
yourself.
square up, boyo. I'm pulling up. Hands out. That's crazy.
I'm not mad at it. I am not mad at it.
Okay,
they gave them a
you ever want a
role,
box
so
of
you
candy?
had to
roll
be
up.
done
Is that
something.
the Rhydon's level or the person's level?
I think
in
it's
the
your
corner?
level.
I assume. Well,
I'm a
obviously
level
it's like
80 human
placeholder,
being?
but-
This is kind of high. I like
I'm
that.
a level 80 person,
Wait,
bro.
why is he
I'm going
blue?
crazy.
The first one's blue.
Dang.
Damn, bro.
I'm a level 80 people, bro.
What is that thing in the bottom right? Is that a new Pokemon?
It looks like two Pokemon attacking each other.
Yeah, those are
Oh,
things
maybe.
fighting.
Oh, it looked like a Alolan fucking Raichu. I don't know why.
No, it looks like a Mon holding something over its head about to swing.
Either way, good shit. Let's go.
Yeah,
But we don't
I mean,
even.
I want to see more of it. For sure.
I can't even tell what that health bar is because it doesn't. Oh, whatever. We don't know.
Shinx?
We obviously.
Yeah,
I hate Shinx.
Oh,
weird. Well, beyond that, now that I think we've covered and exhausted all the Pokemon stuff, we should probably move on to Smash Brothers.
yes,
Because
sir.
a certain new character has dropped. Two, actually. Pyra and Mythra. But
Oh my god.
before we talk about Pyra and Mythra, I want to address the Mr. Sakurai Presents of Pyra and Mythra, in which it is confirmed, one, and Fidel has already talked to me about this, one, Sakurai is a Pyra fan over a Mythra fan. Please don't show that image on screen again. Please, I beg of you.
It's too late. It's too late.
Did he confirm he's a Pyra fan? Because he definitely said I prefer her as a fighter.
Yeah, he was trying to imply that he doesn't just like her.
Memeing, bro.
He likes her
Come
looks.
on.
Sakurai is also horny.
He's horny. That's what I got from it. He's like, yeah, definitely just for. her
No, we know
fighting
that's what
ability.
you got from it.
Nah, bro. No, look at the way he looked at it. He was like, yeah, definitely as a fighter.
Hey,
Nah,
why is
bro.
this back on screen?
That's Sakurai,
Yo,
bro.
talk to him,
Sakurai,
Barrett.
bro.
That was a little weird that he brought
They're
that up.
looking at the Addy, bro.
Like,
He
they're
is
talking
who he
to you
is,
right
man.
now.
And also, real quick, Cheeto, I know you wanted that moment of silence for that leaker. I want to give a moment of silence to Monster Hunter fans. With
Oh,
that
yeah,
Sakurai
but one
Presents as
moment
well.
sounds to Duncan and all of his hopes and dreams. Hold up.
Oh, not the Monster Hunter fans.
Okay, can I tell you exactly what happened? Because I had the honor and the privilege of telling him and showing him. It was so funny. He did not see it. He came into the call one day when Shofu and I were about to play Smite. He was like, "What's up?" And I was like, "Duncan, bro, you see the direct?" He was like, "Nah, bro, what happened?" And I said, and I hit the live button. I didn't say shit. I said, "Dude," and I said, "Pull up, bro." We're watching it. He's like, "Uh-huh." Bro, I've never seen someone in so much pain emotionally.
That's the cap. I was in way more pain when I saw Travis than he was when he saw Monster Hunter. And that's
it was
facts.
comparable. It was comparable.
No.
Nah.
This was
it's
already
worth to Shofu because
in
Shofu's
Smash,
more
in
invested
Smash
in
4.
Smash as well.
That character was already in Smash 4 exactly the same way. It's nothing new.
The outfit
They
was
just
already
brought
there.
it back.
Look,
This
man,
is a new outfit, new character.
what I'm saying is that you might be right, but it was way funnier when Duncan was in pain. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That shit was.
I respect that.
And he said, bro, he was like, and I was like, bro, it's okay, bro. You can still play Monster Hunter. And he was like, what do you mean? He was like, in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. And then he left call and he hasn't talked to me since. Now I'm right.
You are right.
It is a shame. It's finally put Monster Hunter in a Marvel vs. Capcom game and it dies. It's tragic.
That game has decent online too.
And that
It's
game
actually
actually
a good
plays
game.
good.
But
Yeah.
it's
Game at its
ugly.
core is solid.
Just the
It's
ugliest
not
fighting game I've
pretty.
ever seen in my life.
That's right.
Not pretty and it had a bad PR.
Dog shit, Pia.
But yeah, anyway, y'all can talk about your titty characters. Go ahead.
Well, no, I was also going to say they put Arthur from Ghosts and Goblins in there as well as a Mii Fighter costume.
Yeah.
Put Arthur in there. That was nice to see. Ghosts and Goblins obviously being represented by my boxer shorts and that little trophy on screen right there. And okay, now we can talk about Pyra and Mythra.
Wait,
where do you guys want to start?
Question.
Okay.
Do we think that the addition of these Capcom Mii costumes alludes to anything in the future regarding a Capcom DLC Fighters Pass character?
I think it rules them out almost.
Rules them
Because
out.
why, why would
Normally they release
why
at
would
the
they
same
just drop
time.
them all here?
But yeah, they dropped it.
Well, I
now
guess because
Rise is
these two
coming out.
games were releasing, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Right,
Ghosts and
yeah,
Goblins and
and
Monster Hunter are
Pokemon.
both March games, so I think
Yeah,
that's
but
probably
it's
why.
also the last, well, other than Namco's, which is weird.
They have
It
been
was the
dropping
last-
Capcom Mii's all throughout like Fighters Pass 1.
Capcom
Yeah.
loves like Smash.
The
like,
only-
they have a million things in there.
The only way Monster Hunter gets in the game is if it's the main character from Rise. That's the only way.
so over, bro.
No, the thing is, it's not okay. So I would say is like the fact that Rathalos and Hunter armor in the game doesn't rule out Monster Hunter entirely, literally because they could literally take any set of armor.
Yeah, but I would argue that the Rathalos armor.
The Rathalos one is iconic.
Rathalos is very iconic, but it's also female Kieran armor. Is much. Whenever Monster Hunter's in anything, there's only female Kieran armor. But yes, Rathalos armor is very iconic. I feel like, but the thing is, they could take a fighter and give them any default armor. Like they could give them default Rise armor, and then also have Rathalos armor as an option. Like, I don't know. So like,
yeah, I think it doesn't rule out. I think this doesn't rule out other Capcom reps. Like I didn't take it like that. I think other Capcom characters could still get in, but I think it rules out, for me personally, Monster Hunter.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
definitely not expecting
I think, like,
it. I'm just saying I
Phoenix,
don't think it's 100%.
Phoenix Wright or Dante, I think still both probably have a shot. You know.
I do think it's kind of crazy that the only new Capcom character we've had is Ken this game.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
Yep. No, I think they could have like a final one. Maybe like the only one that they do is either like Dante or like Amaterasu or something.
I think
well,
it
Phoenix
only.
Wright, I think Phoenix Wright is a really good shot. Yeah.
It's got to be
one other
Phoenix,
thing.
Dante or Amaterasu. Yeah, go.
One other thing with Monster Hunter, the one thing I thought might keep it out is the fact that there's 2 Monster Hunter songs tied to other stages, but
Right.
Xenoblade 2, we just saw they can uncouple a song from a stage and put on another one.
If you're, I mean, in terms of Capcom exclusively, I think the in order for me in terms of likelihood, it's Dante or Virgil. I could see them actually just being like costumes. Like they don't have to make sense. It doesn't have to make sense.
Yeah.
Then Phoenix Wright and then Strider.
Oh yeah, Strider.
Nah,
I could see
they
Strider.
wouldn't put Dante and Virgil in the same character. Sakurai cares too much about his meticulous attention to detail.
That's true. That's true. That's true. He'll probably have like a Virgil color, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
Virgil inspired color, definitely.
Honestly, it could be Dante or Virgil. It could be either one.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
It doesn't have to be Dante, but like
I feel
think
like
the
they
Nero.
Maybe Nero, but I feel like they do Nero or Dante. I don't.
Yeah, they
I don't know
have
if
to
they
do
take Virgil
Dante,
over
man.
those
Like,
two.
I
it's
mean,
not
I
like.
would think that if they didn't also do Sephiroth.
See, but
Cloud's
we have
already in
Cloud
the
in the
game.
game. But Cloud's in the game.
Yeah, but I don't. But I think that
Like with Mythra,
it's a question of who's. I would argue that Dante is just as iconic as Virgil, and at that point you can pick.
Yeah,
but
like,
the thing about Dante's the main character of the game.
Yeah, because with at least
No?
because like with Dante, you have like the styles, right? Like you have like the gunner, the trickster, the 4 styles and stuff, which I think is like obviously like Virgil, he has his katana style sword, but I just think you like they know they'd have to go Dante. Like that's the one.
I don't think so, bro. I really don't. I'm more leaning towards what Viram said. Nero is the main character of the latest DMC. Nero is going to be the main character of DMC going forward. So if they were going to pick a DMC character, it would either have to be.
Since when does
like,
that matter?
Just what I'm saying. I don't. But they're saying it has to be a main character. They're implying that it's probably gonna.
Yeah,
I don't think it has to be a main character.
But if you look at DMC as a whole, people think of Dante. It's like
exactly.
They could took any Final Fantasy character, but they took Cloud because 7.
Right, but the thing is, they also put. I mean, I guess it's a little different because
I think like third parties they have you.
But honestly, I think you could take Nero.
The best
comparison is Pyra and Mythra.
Yeah, that's what I was literally gonna say that, but I think you're up for your show. But like,
Honestly,
I don't think it matters.
go
I think you
ahead,
could pick
go
any 3. I was gonna say I think you could pick any 3 and make a case for any 3. I honestly think at that point it's gonna come to which one does Sakurai have the coolest idea for in the game.
Let me be real. No other Capcom characters getting in the fighter pass.
I actually think I agree. I would want it to be Phoenix Wright, but I don't think there is going to be another one. I don't think this rules it out, but I don't think there's going to be another Capcom character.
Someone tweeted. I forget who it was.
Oh, go ahead.
So, yeah, someone tweeted. Someone here tweeted. I forget who it was, but they said that it's just going to be first-party Nintendo characters from now on, which I kind of agree with as well.
So I will make one argument, and this could be wrong, but after this Xenoblade pack, and some of the other ones recently too, I feel, and especially Sephiroth, with the lack of Final Fantasy music, there's one really glaring one that stands out to me now, and that is Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic.
Because Sonic to me is known for its iconic music, the great remixes, and considering the fact that literally Sonic is the only playable character, there's a lot of opportunity there for a spirit board, and not just Tails, but also Dr. Eggman.
Bro, nah.
He has two
What they need to
really
do, right?
good.
If they didn't add a Sonic character and they took the current Sonic the fuck back and they gave him some better moves, man, I'll take that every time.
You're not gonna do that.
Nah, where the Sonic Fighters moves at?
If you look at what's been going on with Smash Brothers this time around, there's been a lot of villain characters that were added. I could easily see a trailer with like the bum 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 bum, and then the very last one is Cloud and Sephiroth. It cuts off a TV and it's Eggman watching the thing on TV, being like, "Ha! It's my time to get the Chaos Emerald or some BS."
As someone who's a big Sonic fan, I
Yeah,
don't
really?
get why so many people. Yeah, you wouldn't know. So many people think about Eggman and think he's like, I just don't get it. Like,
What do you mean? What do you mean you don't get it?
I don't get it.
He's
What do you
Bowser
mean?
of Sonic. Like, what do you mean?
Okay,
He's
but,
the main bad
the
guy.
Bowser
get
of-
in.
I hate that
my
sentence.
point is, if any person you could put in, okay, I just
Eggman
don't
would be
see
sick.
them picking Eggman. I don't see it.
See, look. I'm like.
The only two they're gonna do probably. If they're gonna do another Sonic character, it's gonna be Eggman or Tails.
I don't even think they're
period.
doing another Sonic character.
I know, but I'm saying if they do another Sonic character, do you agree with me that it's either
no
Eggman
one's
or
saying that
Tails?
they're gonna actually put.
Yeah,
them
I'm
in,
not
but-
saying that this is 100%. I'm just saying
I think Tails has the highest chance. I don't think Eggman does.
that's fair. I mean, what Eggman could easily be the stage hazard, right? They could have like the Death Egg or something as the
Yeah,
stage
they can make the
with
Death
all the
Egg and
Eggmans
make
of
a
yours,
reference
like
to
the
Eggman,
sure,
but,
sure,
like,
sure.
There's not a
it's
single
weird to
Eggman.
not
Are we
do
just-
like
are we just
a
assuming
straight
it's-
for Eggman?
Why are you picking Eggman over Knuckles though?
Knuckles
Knuckles
is
is
trophy.
trophy.
True.
This guy doesn't
Whereas
even-
Tails
Yeah,
is only a meat
so
costume, I
is
think.
Shadow, right?
Yes, so
Shadow-
is Shadow.
Shadow is
Yeah,
trophy.
so is Shadow.
Yeah. So then it has to be either
Silver is
Eggman or
in the background of Green Hill Zone.
Green
It
Hill.
doesn't matter. though.
Okay, but hear me out, right? What if it's Amy?
Yes, sir.
let's
You
go.
know,
No.
with the hammer.
No.
Amy with the hammer.
What if they fix Sonic?
From it with a disc joint, that's fucking good.
Well, I mean, Amy
This
at least
joint
like-
Amy
character
doesn't
number
dash.
57.
Yeah, she doesn't spin dash, so they'd have to design new things.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
incredible.
If we get a Sonic character, I want Metal Sonic.
If we get a Sonic character, I want.
It'd be a
I
very
would-
easy
yeah,
echo.
no, I
Actually,
know.
hold on, wait.
If you did a villain,
that's
I would
another
definitely
thing.
look more at Metal.
While you're on the
anything
topic
else.
of Metal Sonic, though, that's the other thing is, he made very clear in that Sakurai Presents, I'm only doing this 2 more times, but I think, do you guys agree with me? Like, there's going to be more after this, probably. I don't know if it's going to be a challenger pack, but like, just Echo Fighters, like, I could see them doing
I don't feel
Metal
like it's
Sonic.
Yeah,
I don't think it's done either.
Something. I don't think we're gonna get another Fighters Pass, but maybe
I don't think so.
something else. I think he's gonna do like a K-Rool thing, maybe.
I stand by what I said, like at the beginning of the year or whenever it was. But before this pass is done, they will announce the next pack. I am convinced. I am so convinced.
But why would Sakurai like reiterate like, oh, I only have
think he
2 more
does it- I
times?
think he
Because
does it on
Sakurai's a
people.
When has he
Dirty
ever
liar.
told the truth about anything?
He is a dirty liar. I don't
You
trust
were-
that
you
guy.
guys are you're gonna stop
dirty
acting like
liar.
this. I'm
He
tired.
Dirty
always
liar.
says he's a dirty liar, but he's not a dirty liar.
Who be putting titties in my
Okay,
game?
look.
He's a dirty
You
liar.
have to understand. After Melee
good
came
boys
out,
and
he
girls.
definitely said, "I'm done with Smash. Here comes Brawl." Brawl came out, same thing. He almost every single time since he's done, it comes back.
It's like a talk.
Because
cat.
why wouldn't he?
He is pretty toxic.
Well,
Does
that
he-
goes
does
back
he
to
not?
what I said
Does he
earlier.
not want the
Because-
bag? He doesn't like money anymore.
Nintendo doesn't give a fuck about what he has to say. They straight up, Iwata said to him, "Hey,
We're gonna do
come make
stuff.
Brawl, or we're gonna go just port Melee with online to the Wii, and then we don't give a
He
fuck."
said,
if
"I
you have to
can't
pay
have
for
that. Fuck that."
And the crazy part is, he's right. he was right then.
Because I even feel like I don't know.
I don't know about
'cause they
that.
even
He was
because they
right.
even added an extra character. Like I remember, like the whole thing with Patch 2 was like they were doing 6 instead of 5. I don't know. Like I'd be down. I'd take infinite characters.
6 is
of course.
weird. I don't know why they picked 6.
I mean,
Because I think they wanted an extra. That's what I'm saying. I think that's
Yeah.
the extra.
well,
mile.
technically,
Like,
the
I
first
think-
one was also 6. We just got Piranha Plant for free.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
There's no way Sakurai sits here and goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna stop at 82."
I don't think he cares about the
Yeah.
number.
Yeah, you gotta stop at 100, bro.
That's cap.
At least make it like look at the character. Wait, but look at the character select screen now. There's only 2 more. It's just gonna have this weird thing on the bottom when it was all a nice box before. I don't know.
But I see. But if you don't, but that's I don't like that theory because then if you do the thing where you separate Daisy and Peach and the other echoes, it looks more normal.
They're already separated on mine. I have them separated by default.
Oh, I know,
Yeah. Okay.
Fidel's talking about like if you layer them with the echo thing. Yeah,
Like
which
if you layer them,
do.
if you layered them, it looks more normal.
Yo,
So I
why are
don't think
we talking about Pyra Mythra?
Yeah, let's talk about Pyra Mythra right now. Let's talk about it.
All right. Let me go first. This is
Go
the
ahead.
first DLC character that I've seen since Bayo that I've immediately thought, damn, this character is top tier material right here.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
facts.
immediately
That's
off the
facts.
bat.
That's facts.
This character is fucking insane.
Yep.
Broken.
That shit.
They're
You
absolutely
saw the,
nuts.
I'm assuming you saw the Gimmer video, right?
I haven't yet, but
I have.
if it's
She can-
focusing
she can-
on
she can
Foresight and
basically-
how Foresight is
Yeah,
broken,
she can punish anything, bro.
yeah, it's like
reaction. Yeah.
even without Foresight, Mythra alone is ludicrously good. They gave this character 0 suit physics, a giant sword, middleweight, like where are the flaws?
Like,
kill
she's very
power, but
close
she
to
can still
peak
kill
with the
too.
sword.
She pressed
Yeah.
down B and kills.
Yeah,
That's
she
facts.
tricks to still kill.
Doesn't press down B. She goes off the stage and has 16 chances to kill you.
Yep.
No, the character's crazy.
The
Pyra
character
is down air.
loves it.
So
Frame
good.
2 jab.
No,
Bro, even
Pyra's
Pyra's
Joker
That-
down
that,
air.
uh,
Pyra's up B
all
is
the time.
crazy.
Pyra's
That
up big
hitbox
is so
fucking
strong.
broken, dude.
When Mythra lands with Nair, that hitbox that shows up for no reason is broken.
Yeah, it's like Byleth.
The one on the
but-
ground, yeah.
Yeah,
It
the
does.
landing
it's
hitbox.
faster.
Dude, like fucking Pyra's up B is almost as powerful as like Terry's like 100% KO what's it
I'm
called?
90%
Oh,
sure you
yeah.
can't react to Mythra dash online from the
No.
range it'll hit you at.
Definitely can't.
She kicked Fox off a top 5 run speed club.
Yeah.
That's how fast she is.
Okay,
Busted.
I'm gonna say some crazy shit.
Go for
What's
it.
up?
You guys can tear me in half, but I want you to wait.
I
till
will
I'm
tell
done
you.
saying. I'm gonna want you to wait till I'm done saying all this crazy shit.
Okay.
Talk to him.
I don't think I've fired up Ultimate at all since Terry.
Ain't nothing crazy about that.
That's first
That's
one.
fine.
Okay.
Pyra Mythra is the first DLC fighter for this game.
Who?
I've actually.
Wait.
What'd you say? What'd you say? You said what?
Hold on. What'd
said
you say, bro?
He
Pyra
said,
Mythra.
Bro, he
Pyra
said let it.
Mythra.
First one? What was the first one? Hey, one more time.
Continue.
You said it again.
No.
Rip me in half after.
No. You gonna say that name right?
There was a deal. There was a deal.
Nah.
The deal's off. The deal's off, bro.
Pyra. Repeat after
Pyra?
me.
What the
Pyra.
fuck is Pyra?
It's like
Hi.
Pyro with an A.
And people
Pyra and
say-
Mythra.
What?
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Anyway,
Double down.
no, that's right. Go ahead. Keep going.
Pyra and Mythra.
Uh-huh.
First characters. The first DLC characters for this game I have actually had any interest in actually playing at all.
Uh-huh.
I did play Banjo when they came out. I really liked Banjo Kazooie. I played Terry when he came out. I really liked them. Was not looking forward to playing them. They were fun. Pyra and Mythra. First characters I've been interested in playing.
No.
Fuck
Still
is
haven't,
this?
I still haven't fired it up. I
They're
still
the
haven't played it.
Okay. That's
They're
fine.
the most like.
Is that
They're
it?
the most. Honestly, out of all
weirdest,
these characters, they're the most like Smash Bros. Character.
Yeah.
They're so fun, bro. Like
They're very fundamental and intuitive.
Yeah.
You didn't even say that. The only crazy thing you said was Pyra, or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck you said.
that was
Anybody trying to play this fuck ass game online all day?
like fucking. It's so cool to have like another. Because like for the longest time, I've been asking for a character that can switch out like fucking Pokemon trainer. So to have a character like that again, where you could switch out and have different moves and you're switching back between them, it's so fun. They're flashy. They're fun. They just have their moveset so. Oh man, they're amazing. It's like I've genuinely been invested in that.
That
We talked about
recovery
this the other day. Like her side B is the most anime move in the entire
Yeah.
game.
Oh, yeah.
Mythra side B.
Or Photon Edge, yeah.
What did I call her?
Pyra.
Era.
Take a
and
pair
Mythra.
of these nuts.
Okay.
Bro,
Oh, man.
You're so trash.
Nope.
Oh, man.
You didn't get a
That's too
single
long, man.
I
gig.
gotta go.
Come on, man.
All right, well, that's the whole show, by the way.
That's
So,
not even a real name.
Nah, but
that's
for
the whole
one
show.
one of the things about Mythra especially is
Yeah.
because her frame data and mobility are so nutty. It's her ability to just keep you in disadvantage forever is nuts. Because like she's playing at this unreactable range where it's like, okay, I gotta guess between dash attack or dash grab. Oh, she dash grabbed me, I'm in the air, I'm getting juggled forever by this up air with no lag, big disjoint, back air, forward air, whatever. And then it's like, okay, oh wait, she dash attacked me? Well, now she's put me in a tech chase scenario. She's whiffed something. Oh, okay, she gets to do another button, cover the whiff.
Bro,
like,
she has
it's
no
fucking
lag on
nuts.
fucking anything, bro.
Literally the entire kit was made to
seems
combo
nuts.
off of
Have you
everything.
seen her down smash?
She seems nuts.
Yep.
Her down
smash
smash,
is
bro. Her down smash is, you can spam that shit and be safe, bro. That shit is
So
crazy.
good, man. I'm so happy.
Now you're not gonna ever kill anybody with that shit, but it's just the fact that you can do that shit.
You got stuff like down tilt to F smash at the ledge is a kill confirm.
Bro, that
bro,
shit's crazy.
great.
I like the fact that you
You
can
can
finish
do
a shit ton of her
F-smash
combos
on
with
most
up B.
characters.
I like that even when you like run, you can use like the momentum to switch. Like it doesn't like pause you where like they switch out, which makes it like fun to just like quickly like switch out to mess with your opponent a bit and then just do a different move.
So like
That's why
sometimes
you,
that's good.
that's why you use the Numa color, because then they can't tell who you're playing.
Exactly.
Sometimes I
that's
don't
right.
like that because like I'll be near the ledge and I want to get to the ledge and switch to Pyra to set up the edge guard, and then I like slide off the ledge and just miss everything.
Right.
Then you
Right
just
there, I don't
stop
like it.
moving.
Yeah, I know. It's just I have to get used to it. But other times it's like I did a tech chase and I switched to Pyra and like catch the tech with like a down smash because you can switch and carry forward. So like sometimes it's good, but it's just like something to get used to.
Are both their neutral Bs invulnerable or just Mythra?
Just
Just Mythras.
Just Mythra.
Pyra is
She,
just really safe if she finishes on your shield, but you can get out of it if you're in front of her.
Mythra's when you charge it, it has like a really quick hitbox that comes out that's good as fuck too.
Yeah, the hitbox above when she's raiding
Yeah.
the soldiers there.
Also, even if you're behind her, it just warps you to the front when she lets it go.
And you can turn around.
You can turn around before you use it too.
It's
Pretty
just
clean,
a
man.
broken ass character.
Yo, you guys want to talk about the discourse about the modded jiggle physics that happened on Twitter?
No.
No,
I don't.
No.
Discourse?
No.
If you don't shut the
I don't.
fuck up talking to me,
People
I don't give
actually
a fuck about that shit.
Wait, what's going on?
Don't
with
even.
this?
No, not bringing it up.
Okay.
That dude needs
Well,
therapy.
you brought it
Moving
up.
on.
Now I'm curious now.
No, who cares, bro?
Don't worry about it.
It's
Roger,
so
honestly.
unimportant.
All right, cool. I won't then. I won't.
It's exactly what it sounds like.
I mean, I just like Pyra and Mythra. I think they play awesome.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm happy they're here. I'm happy they're good. I'm excited.
I will say, I'm gonna say this right now. Given time, people are gonna hate fighting this character.
Yeah.
Yeah, if,
Yeah,
I was
no,
gonna
no,
say
sure.
this at the
Absolutely
beginning,
hate
if offline was on right now, like if there's no COVID, no one would be talking nice about this character.
Dude, like I was.
I guarantee you,
so-
there would be posts saying that the game is dead. I promise.
Bro, I miss.
She's like-
I miss.
Does she feel? I want to ask you this: where we are right now, does she feel as broken to like a competitive player as Bayonetta did in Smash
She'll
4?
get there.
No,
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 she'll
no.
get.
Hell
She'll
no.
get to
Don't
the
even-
point.
No, the fuck she
She'll
won't.
get to the point where she
No
invalidates
way.
certain characters. I'm pretty sure, but
Yeah, but it won't be. Bayonetta,
it's not even
where
gonna be in the
I
same-
touched you
the
with this
same
one move, and now you're dead.
planet, bro.
It's not
Yeah.
gonna be that crazy.
Not reaching Bayonetta Smash 4, Meta
Trap,
Knight Brawl,
bro,
that kind of thing.
People that were fucking garbage
No.
were picking up Bale and smacking like top players. It was crazy.
Yeah.
after Meta Knight, the top tiers get worse every game.
Hey, they gave Ganon a pretty decent buff.
Oh yeah.
The Ganon.
didn't
Falcon
you get a
buff
giant
is
buff?
Crazy. No.
Falcon
Pichu was
Ganon.
trending that evening.
Pichu's buff was
It's not
literally
that
nothing.
Yeah. They like
Why was
reverted.
it trending
to
then?
I don't
Because
know.
it was funny, I guess.
The thing is, too,
Ah.
Pyra and Mythra's recovery is not great.
No, it's not.
Bale can be at the bottom corner of the screen and make it back to stage.
Yeah.
They have like
Well,
the Fox
Mythra's recovery,
they're,
I
like-
think, is really good. It's Pyra's that's not fantastic.
No,
Neither of
Mythra's
them
is
are
not
good.
that
Neither
good.
of them are good.
Both
It's-
are.
it's very
honestly,
easy to
they're
hit
about
both.
the same.
You can toss a projectile at Myth. Like if you've got a decent horizontal projectile and she tries to photon edge to the ledge, you can just chuck
Yeah.
that and it'll hit her.
Or if
Got
you're
it, got
playing
it,
as
got it.
Mythra, you air dodge into that shit. Anytime
Yeah.
I'm doing the ditto and they side B, I just roll.
And I'm playing
This was
right now.
also-
The stage is gorgeous. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to say that this was also one of the patches where they made notable nerfs to top tier characters.
Yes, sir.
So
Yeah.
notoriously Palutena, Wario, and Zero Suit all got fairly notable nerfs. I think Wario probably got hit the hardest because Waft is slower and up to less
Boo!
frames.
I really think they should have buffed Wario in other areas because he doesn't have many options to get things started.
He's got Nair, he's got up air.
But all of that, I guess, other than up air, is pretty easy to just block.
Nair's pretty good, bro.
Is it?
That move is amazing.
But most of these characters in this game have like some dumb out of shield shit.
You mean like Wario's Nair?
It's not as many. It's definitely not as many as you think. Like Wario Nair, especially goes behind your shield. A lot of characters, it's hard to deal with that.
I guess.
But I also think that the Wario Nair in the competitive meta, which obviously only kind of exists now, but like that move gets worse the more top tiers are sword character, or like or have some sort of like ability to keep you at range.
You can just smack them away.
Because Wario has no real way. You can obviously like bike in if you're like
Hey, he doesn't have a lot of range.
Yeah, like
he moves so well in the air that he doesn't need a lot of range, honestly.
Of course not, but like when you're playing against like even an Ike who's relatively slow, but he has like he'll just nair and fair, and he's just like, okay, all right.
I mean, when you can jump in from across the stage and still retreat pretty far back, it's not the end of the world. But
oh no, I'm just saying, like, it's outside of the best thing about Wario forever and always was Waft. So like, if you make it, not saying that it is unusable, it's not. It's always gonna be what it is. But the less ways you have to confirm into it, especially in this game, where it's less about reads and more about confirms, like as opposed to Smash 4, where it was the other way around. It makes the character worse. IMO.
Yeah, but it's also the trade-off, because like if Warrior's only focused around Waft, then a Warrior player literally is rewarded for just not interacting with you until he has Waft. So if they can like tone that down and force you to think about other ways to do stuff, I think that's probably better in the long run.
It's almost like Wario should have never had a fart move in Smash.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I like Wario.
You built like Wario.
Almost like the OC shit that Sakurai put in Smash went wrong.
Yeah, well, why is Wario farting, bro? Come on.
He
never once farted before Smash.
That's bro. What was that? Like I remember.
But is he likely to do it?
I literally remember. I remember watching the first like Brawl reveal trailer. Why the fuck is Wario inflating and
before
Brawl as well? He wasn't ever really considered gross. He was just like rude
he's
just
rude. Yeah, but like Wario's down B should have been similar to what levels are in fighters. It's just he eats garlic, and he gets an empowered move. He gets his shoulder. He should just because
they just wanted to reiterate the fact that he stank. All right, so they said he gonna fart too.
I really truly thought that the farting came from the GameCube game or one of the Wii games.
You talking about Wario World?
Yeah,
no,
Wario World.
He never farted. All he did in that game was eat garlic and beat the shit out of people.
Yeah,
he farts in Mario Strikers.
Yeah,
he farts in Mario Strikers.
Oh, okay.
He does fart in Strikers.
He does fart around in Mario Strikers.
But see, that's also not made by Nintendo. So like, what the fuck is up with
it's now? That's not now owned by Nintendo. So yeah.
Somebody was in a board meeting saying, "Hey, Wario be farting. Y'all know that, right?"
This man stank.
Stank.
What were the Byleth buffs?
So down smash got a bit more knockback.
Up B's 2
down
frames
got a bit
faster.
more. Yeah, so up B is 2 frames faster. Side B, both on the ground and in the air, the sweet spots deal more shield stun, and there's less lag on aerial side B.
Oh shit.
So they were okay. I mean,
I don't understand why they're like, yeah, this down air, we're gonna make this do more shield damage. I get why, right? It uses the axe, and all the axe moves do a lot of shield damage, but it's like, is this really what the character needed?
Absolutely not.
Here's
Does
the
it
thing.
make them good or anything?
No.
Down air thing doesn't really change anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it a whole buck. I used to care about patches so much for Smash, but the more I got completely I just got disengaged from the fact that the online is the way it is. We talked about this before we went live. I don't give a fuck how balanced your game is. If the online and the netcode is trash, I'm not gonna play it. Sorry, it's 2021. Like what are we doing? like I don't give a fuck how good your game is. You can play it could be the best game in the world, bro. If the online is trash, I'm never touching a game even casually. Like it's just not something I'm doing anymore. I'm not putting up with it.
Aren't you playing Mario Kart on stream right now?
That's not trash, though.
First of all, the netcode on Mario Kart is incredible. It's really good.
Even if it was bad, it wouldn't affect as much as a fighting game, bro.
Yeah. Second of all, I'm playing Digimon Cyber Sleuth right now on stream.
Yes, sir.
So.
Digimon.
Yeah. Okay, I have both you guys open. Coast is playing Mario Kart right now. That's
and anyway, Mario Kart has probably the best online netcode of any game on the Switch.
Really?
So
do you want to know why?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Rollback, right?
It's rollback.
Yeah. Oh.
Well,
Wait, so why does Mario Kart have it and not Smash Brothers?
I don't know if this is what rollback essentially does, but what this game does is you're not playing against like the player. It's like input.
It's like their
data from
right? It's like
brawl replays.
It's effectively rollback, but they just instead of like positions teleporting, they just snapshot or they rubber band.
So you're just playing against a series of controller inputs, and that's why sometimes you see people get hit by shells and they don't actually get hit by them.
You never like lag in Mario Kart. It's always you just see awkward shit like a red shell pops out of nowhere or like stuff like that.
Yeah, because it's effectively rollback. It just doesn't have the like visual artifacting rollback where like you'll see someone like teleport like 5 frames. They just rubber band the player and the items that are moving around to like be where they're supposed to be instead of teleporting to them to like where they are.
But even so, it's Mario Kart. Like I don't need pristine
selling game on the Switch, bro.
That's fact. I don't need pristine netcode for Mario Kart, but the fact that it's there makes that I play that game at least 3 times a week, and that game is 85 years old. like it's I haven't touched Smash Brothers on my Switch in probably over half a year for more than half an hour. Definitely since the pandemic, so probably closer to a year. Like, where's Strive at, bro? Like, the fuck?
Where is Strive? In June, that's where it is.
Delayed, bro.
Yeah, I got
But you know,
I was thinking about this shit yesterday night while I was playing Ultimate Online, and really, like, there's no way to play that game online. You honestly need to be psychic. There's no. You have to predict to punish anything. It's so fucking toxic.
Interesting.
It's so bad. Because half the moves, like Link's Dare being as safe as Mario's Nair, like on the ground, like okay, I'm glad that I can punish that with 15 frames of delay. Thank you.
I feel like a lot of that also comes from just the experience. Like the more you play it, the more you realize what you have or some things that seem unsafe. Because I get that there are a lot of really stupidly safe moves in this game. It's kind of annoying, but like at the same time,
I just like playing reactively.
Yeah, but there's a lot of moves that seem safe but aren't. But like you have to like know what you have to punish it, kind of stuff.
I just want to say for Zeph, this is absolutely painful. What Sakurai just tweeted out just now. He tweeted out a special happy anniversary tweet for Mario RPG. And included Geno, Mario, and Peach in the Unova. Is it the Unova Pokemon League or Kalos Pokemon League? Excuse me.
I say just go to, by the way.
I mean, I don't care because I gave up so long ago that I just don't give a shit.
Just put it on SNES line, bro.
At least they didn't show the front of Geno's ugly ass me.
Yeah, is Mario RPG on Super Nintendo Entertainment System yet or no?
No, it's not.
Why? What the
hell? Yes, it's on Super Nintendo Entertainment System, but not.
No, I meant the Switch Online one. No, I meant the Switch Online one. Yeah.
They're porting the most random fucking shit to that.
No, they wanna port fucking dick ass garbage bargain bin games.
SNES. I agree.
Yeah.
Did everyone die?
Yeah,
I mean, we've been talking for so long.
While we're talking about online and Strive. I really hope Strive does well, because if it does well, and one of the reasons it does well is it's online, a lot of the Japanese developers should see that and take note and actually put in rollback.
Well, I honestly think that, like, and this is one of the things that it's a trend that I've noticed with Japanese companies specifically, and that we've talked about this a bajillion times, where they have a particular way of conducting their business and their development, and it takes a lot to change that. The fact that we live in a world that will basically be this way, you know, has been for a significant amount of time, and around the world, is only slowly starting to, like, be okay, even kind of a little bit, but even then, it's like not. You know what I mean? It's the ability to play seamless, cohesive, and it actually work online needs to be a priority in development, and is now, I think, more than at any point ever for the consumer, is a top priority. I think that a lot of people have been okay putting up with shitty netcode in a lot of instances for a very long time. But now they're just like, it literally needs to work online, because I'm not going to be able to play games in my house with my friends at all, ever. So it's, when it becomes a priority for consumers, then it becomes priority for developers. So I agree. I honestly think Strive is going to sell extremely well.
I will, yeah.
I hope so.
And then, of course,
the eyes are on it.
As an example of the opposite end, you know, look at what happened to Granblue Fantasy Versus. And you guys already know how much I love that game. But netcode was one of its biggest failures, alongside a few other poor marketing and publishing decisions. But, like, even if that game had or received rollback netcode, it would have gained so much more traction nowadays, because it never had the opportunity to develop an offline scene in the current climate. So that game just kind of goes to show just how important it is to have that rollback netcode, because if it did, it wouldn't be in the situation that it's in. You know, I'm out here being a fucking late night fiend in Granblue, up at 2 a.m. like the degen I am. Okay, who wants games? No one's online because it's Europe and they're sensible people. I can't play on US East. It's unplayable. It's like six plus frames of lag, and it just feels horrible. But then if there was rollback, I could play whenever. As an example.
That's weird. I've played with Kim, and it's like 4 frames for me to her. But I guess it depends on who you're playing with.
If he played with someone from the East Coast, it would be fine. Especially Canada.
I tried playing Granblue when the Strive beta was busted, and I played one game, and I was just like, nope.
But I've had games with people in Europe where it's fluctuated to ludicrous frames. I've had shots on my Twitter of the game spiking to like 19 frames of delay, and it was not a fun time for all the family.
Man,
the fact that online play can, one, have a delay that you have spent your entire time not playing the game on, and 2, can change while you're playing, is fucked up.
Yeah.
How we ever thought that was okay in any way whatsoever is beyond me.
That's because we started on Nintendo Wii Wi-Fi, and everything else looked amazing compared to that.
That's exactly what it is. Relative to what we had before, it's so much
what
better.
It was. Yeah. I mean, I remember trying to play Brawl Online and literally having slideshows, like actual slideshows. So, I mean, that still happens with Smash Ultimate sometimes, though, too. I mean, it's if you run into somebody that isn't using Ethernet and they're just going off on like McDonald's Wi-Fi, you're going to get a slideshow every now and again. So, 'tis a shame. One thing that I actually want to talk about is that is not related to Smash Brothers or Pokemon, but it is related to video games, is some of the Final Fantasy news that happened since the last show. Not only did we get that interlude game that's coming with Yuffie and the PS5 update that you get if you already own the PS4 version, but the thing that is more exciting to me is Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. I'm assuming you guys have seen this already, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the second Final Fantasy VII Remake project that includes playable versions of Dirge of Cerberus, Advent Children, Before Crisis, and Crisis Core, alongside the original Final Fantasy VII redone in its top-down visual style. Apparently right now it's only on mobile. That is obviously a bold-faced lie. That is absolutely coming to Switch at some point. What do you guys think of that?
I actually don't think it will come to Switch. I think they're trying to do episodic, so I think they might keep that on mobile. But maybe.
So what my argument though wasn't that the case with the mobile version of Pocket Edition as well with Final Fantasy 15?
Yeah, they did that with FF15 where they. Yeah, FF15 has the same thing where basically they released on mobile like a miniature version where like they did monthly episodes or two, and then they ported it to Switch when it was all done, and other consoles too.
Maybe then.
So I assume
Looks really nice to me. I mean, I'll play this on a phone if I need to, but it looks really good.
I'm not gonna do it on the phone.
So one thing I thought that was interesting, which Max brought up, is so it's like the battle in a battle. It's using FF7 remake models and stuff for the battle, actual fights. So what do they do once you get past Midgar? Like, are they just gonna show us all the models and stuff that are gonna come later in the other?
Why not? Sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not, especially if they're doing it episodic. Like, if you're correct and they are just doing it one little chapter at a time, then they might not even get to that stuff until years and years later.
What we saw in Remake is like a percentage of the first disc. It's like 20% of disc 1 of Final Fantasy 7.
Right.
And it's like, I don't think they're going to ship this game with only 20% of the first disc. I feel like they got to put a bunch in here. And so what do you do about stuff that they have? I guess they could already have the models, but it's like, how far are they actually going to go with Final Fantasy 7 itself? Or will they like stop with 7 and do the other games and come back to it or something?
Maybe. Yeah. I think having Before Crisis in here is cool because like I don't even know how to play that game. Wasn't that like exclusive to Docomo phones or something in Japan and you couldn't? Yeah. So it's cool that they're actually showing that. Yeah. And Crisis Core is great.
Even
and anybody who's played the remake. Yeah, Advent Children.
Was a movie.
So right.
Designed a whole thing around that.
Yeah. Thought it was cool. Just wanted to bring it up.
No,
and
if you don't have a PS5 and you have the PS4 version of 7, is Yuffie technically $500 DLC?
Yes, you have PS5. That whole thing is PS5 only.
Yeah,
that's kind of cringe.
Okay, so the way I see it, right, it's like DMC, the remake they made for not remake when they put DMC 5 on next gen consoles, they put in Virgil, but if you have the old version, you can't play Virgil. So what they're doing is like they're giving you a reason to go buy the new game or rebuy the game. But with this game, you don't have to rebuy it. If you already bought it, they just let you play it for free.
They give it to you, right?
Yeah,
but I will say though, they clarified that if you technically bought it free with PlayStation Plus, you also still have to buy the game.
Yeah.
So you don't get it if you got it on PlayStation Plus, right?
Are the PS5 enhancements like the frame rate and stuff? Is that like part of interlude, like the photo mode?
No,
that's
the
interlude.
Graphic upgrade. No, I think the graphic upgrades are just a free upgrade, but you do have to pay for the DLC.
I saw two screenshots of the same. I saw two images of the same thing, like in both games, and it said before and after, and so I'm assuming it's just a straight upgrade.
Yeah.
The way they worded it almost made it seem like the upgrades were part of interlude for some reason.
They are. Like the way I got it is literally like a definitive version of FF7R. So like all the upgrades you need to get interlude on a PS5. I don't think they're gonna upgrade the original one. The PS4 can't really run all that stuff.
It's intergrade, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Intergrade. Okay.
I'm more interested in the mobile game, not the shooter.
Yeah, the battle royale.
The battle royale, bro.
If that was on PC, I don't know why they put that shit on phones. Who's playing I'm not playing a shooter on a phone. Go fuck yourself.
A battle royale with Stummings in the Final Fantasy world is kind of cool to me.
I'm not playing that either.
I'm saying I get where you're coming from, but I'm just saying why they probably thought to do it. Because that game makes stupid amounts of money right now.
It's just so funny because like everyone had these theories when they first made the trademark. Oh my god, the first soldier, they're making a Sephiroth prequel. We're gonna see his life and descent to madness. And then
to be honest,
battle royale mobile game.
If you make a mobile game and it doesn't have some sort of aspect like Pokemon Go where you gotta walk around, just put it on the Switch.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Like,
definitely.
just-
That's what I'm
just-
saying with
just put
Ever
it-
Crisis. Yeah.
Just put it on the Switch. Just put any mobile game you make on the Switch.
I don't
Same
think
with
this.
Galley,
If
yeah,
this
so-
game, if they want this to be like a big battle royale, this is not staying on mobile. This First Soldier thing is most likely coming to consoles at some point too.
I think it'll die.
I don't agree with you.
You really?
I honestly think it's staying on mobile.
Yeah, I think
Why
this-
would they keep this on mobile? They can make a lot of money.
Call of
I
Duty
don't think
mobile.
you understand how much money they will make because this is on phones. Because it's some free thing, you see your friend playing. Oh, I'll try that out.
Yeah,
They
but
will
if
make
it's
a lot
a
of
free
money.
thing that's on the eShop and a free thing on consoles, they'll still make
It will
money.
it'll make more money on a phone than it will on the eShop. I think for sure.
What if it's
Yeah.
on both?
What are we talking about?
Well, obviously, but if we're saying if one
Final
thing is on
Fantasy
the
7 Battle Royale.
like if Final Fantasy 7 game was on just the Play Store versus just the eShop, it would sell more on the Play Store.
Sure.
More people have
Yeah.
Android phones than they do Switches. That's just
Yeah.
basic math.
Is it only on Android phones?
No, I'm just using that as an
Oh,
example.
okay. Well, I think that
Yeah.
covers it. I think that covers it. We hit Final Fantasy, hit Smash Bros, hit
Wait, we didn't
Pokemon.
talk about the fact that Final Fantasy
Oh,
7
Lola Bunny,
soundtrack-
that's right. Oh no, yeah, Lola Bunny. So Lola Bunny, that's right. They remade.
that's important.
Yeah. You're right. How could we forget about talking about Lola Bunny? You're right. Thank you, McDareth, for the reminder.
God.
No, don't put this on me.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's
Who
not
reminded me of that?
a discussion, bro.
I knew it.
We skipped over Solar Ash.
Who?
What is that?
That game
It's
was
My game.
Hyper Light,
Yeah, I know
wait,
what game
what?
it is, but
Solar
it's Lola
Ash.
Bunny time.
Hey, where's
Hyper
Slide?
Light 3 Drifter.
Your game is called Solar Ash?
Yeah, well, game I'm working on. Yeah.
I know. I genuinely didn't know that was what it was called.
Yeah, it was in the state of play. I remember like I see it. I'm like, oh yeah, I have a favorite.
Talk about it then. Talk about it. Go off. Plug.
Huh? Oh, yeah, it's coming out later this year. We had a gameplay trailer at the State of Play. Basically, it is a cool 3D adventure platformer kind of thing. Very movement heavy, very pretty.
Yeah, but
It's
does
a
it
cool
have
game.
Yoshi?
Is there a release date announced yet?
There isn't a specific date, but it's definitely on the way this year.
Nice.
I want an annotated trailer with like circles and arrows pointing to the shit you did, Viram.
Same.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, what the? Be sick.
That'd be awesome.
Down the line.
You know what else is awesome? Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta having a one-shot kill if you get him to
That
level
character was
7.
fucking
Let's
sick.
go, bro.
No, I'm not even worried about that. It's like the fact that
Dragon
he can
Balls?
spam DP and get a Dragon Ball.
Yeah, bro.
The
Well, not
Dragon
just
Ball
that-
is insane.
His C assist can give you a Dragon Ball, which is fucking
Like,
crazy.
what? Is he gonna get
Did you-
banned?
Did you guys know that it gives you the Dragon Ball in the GT order too?
Yeah,
Isn't that
Oh, I
sick?
didn't
I
notice
love
that.
that. I love that
That's the
shit.
best part.
It's so cool, bro. Character looks
Like,
nutty.
Are they gonna keep him around for tournaments?
Yeah,
They'll
It
probably
depends on
try
how
him.
it
So
actually
if he
ends up
becomes
being.
ridiculous, they might not.
I've been reading like the
one knockdown guarantees you like at least 2 charges of the one shot at least.
They're
Yeah,
gonna
I've
You
been-
can even
um,
charge him on his. As an
I've been
assist
reading a
when he
lot
picks
of
up fire.
I've been reading a lot of threads and stuff, and he's got a lot of shit. He's got a lot of utility and stuff. But everyone's saying that like his neutral's gonna suck ass.
Well, basically, the
The
biggest
only
thing.
way I
about
accept
that.
it is if he dies in like one hit, then okay.
Yeah, everyone
I
in
want-
this game has
I
the
want
same
him to
health.
be the phoenix of this game.
He
So
has
good. So
he
I
has
like
he has no beam, so he can't anchor very well, and his neutral, based on what everybody's saying, is gonna be shit. So he's only gonna be able to play point, and he might not be very good at it. So like, yeah, he's that's just like the first impressions I've been seeing from people. Like, you know, people could fucking be wrong. Like Japan said Ultra Instinct Goku was shit when he came out, and then they were wrong about that.
You know,
So
Yeah, but
we'll-
what are
we'll
they gonna do if I don't put him on point and then I start using assist to get Dragon Balls? What are they gonna do then?
I'm gonna run him on my team, bro. It's over. I'm getting
Like,
Dragon Balls.
I don't
Yeah.
get how he could be bad in this game with a double air dash.
He's not gonna be bad. He's not gonna be bad. He will literally be a fucking like from the
he,
people I know.
he feels
How could they
designed to
make
be
him
like
bad?
the boss character of the game.
Yeah. He is.
Mm.
And he gets a
Double
sexy
air dash,
dramatic
plus one
finish.
block, overhead, command
He
grab,
can summon the Dragon Balls. Like,
normal record.
Literally,
he
the
like-
mechanic in
one-shot
the
kill.
game that nobody used except Goichi once is going to be like he can just do it whenever he wants.
Isn't he like
and
canonically
he's a
like the
one-shot
strongest
kill as
character?
well too. So we don't know. I don't want to get into
see,
it because
this
Dragon
is-
Ball fans get crazy, but
No, I would
we
get
don't
crazy.
actually know how strong Super Saiyan 4 can get or how strong this
Yeah.
variation
But
of
they-
Super Saiyan 4.
Well,
The
because they
fun
have
thing.
yeah.
Go on.
No, go.
Okay, but when they putting Zeno in the game,
That's
The
right.
god, he's just like with his little fucking.
I need both of them, by the way. And they're gonna be.
Double Zeno.
I need 2 Zenos, and they're gonna be
Yes,
ice climbers.
double air dash looks stupid. What the fuck?
No,
Double air dash is
Fucking
like
great.
insanely fast.
What-
Like
What
I
I
don't
was-
know if
what I
people
was
see
gonna
that and go,
say
"Yeah, this
was-
character sucks."
What I was gonna say was, obviously they had the dramatic finish between
Yes,
the two
sir.
Gojitas, which is very cool for one, because obviously these two Gojitas couldn't exist side by side,
Yeah.
because one's from GT and one's from Super.
I think
But,
it's a reference to Dragon Ball Heroes. I
Heroes?
think-
It probably is because they
Yeah.
fought.
Not really. It is more because I watch Heroes, but they don't like. It's not as this is specifically.
It's probably
Heroes.
just OC shit.
They
Yeah.
just did- this is there's only.
'Cause, like these are the two strongest characters in this game, so they're gonna clash in this way.
Let's go, bro.
And here's the thing about fighters that I always like talk about whenever anyone talks about it on my stream. It's like fighters is the best and most glaring case of it doesn't matter. Like Dragon Ball is one of the biggest, most popular IPs in the world in the history of media ever. This game is gorgeous. It is one of the best looking fighting games I've ever seen in my life.
Absolutely.
The characters are cool. The animations are cool. The balancing is like whatever. I'm not going to comment on that. But the fact that it's so dog shit online,
Yeah, if this game had been
nowhere
online,
near
I'd be
as-
playing it all the time.
it's nowhere near as popular as it should be. This game should be the biggest fighting game in the world. But
Yeah.
it's not because it's so dog shit on netcode. That should tell everyone it doesn't. You could make a fucking Pokemon fighting game and it wouldn't be as popular as it should be if the netcode is dog shit. Like
Look, now we
it's
all know
like-
ain't got nothing to do with no netcode of a Pokemon.
Yeah.
I
just saying,
know
I'm
what
just
you
saying.
saying, though, bro. I know what you saying, bro.
Like,
One thing I actually am curious about though is, so this is kind of pivoting back to what we were saying about Strive and how well that game is going to do. And of course, rollback is an incredibly important component of online for long-term player bases. Now, what I think is interesting is the fact that a lot of the people that buy fighting games actually don't play them long term, right? They play them, they play them for a couple of weeks.
Sure.
They'll go through the single player content and then they'll probably stop. Maybe they'll hop in when there's new content for the game, but they don't stick with them for too long.
Yeah, they learn a character and they come back like a month later.
Yeah. And I think it's just because of a lot of what draws people in are those casual elements. How is the single player campaign looking? What kind of characters are in the game? It's easy to say that that's weird because we're invested in these games as competitive games.
Sure.
But not a lot of people. But we're a vocal minority when it comes to these games. When it comes to sales of these games, like you look at Dragon Ball FighterZ, that has 5 million sales worldwide.
Yes,
But the
sir.
player retention online is in like the thousands.
Yeah.
And even if that game had very good online, let's say being generous, you times that number by like 5. That's still 25k out of the 5 million who bought the game.
Yeah. No, most people buy it. They play the cool DLC characters or whatever that are in there, and then they bounce you. Like I remember, because like I pay attention to the community and stuff. It's like the characters that brought massive appeal was like Gogeta. It was UI Goku. It was Bardock was a big one. Those are like the main like big 3 that like brought back people. But yeah, then people dip. Like they come in and out. That's why they have to do. They have to do like what we thought they were gonna announce at that Battle Hour thing was like a next gen edition, so that people can like buy the game. They have every character in the bill. Like, oh shit, I'll just buy it. Now I have access to all these characters, and then you do like a season. That way, like the online gets a new boon of hype because like you just have like new people that are gonna play a next gen edition. They have all these characters, and you get like one more season pass in there.
Which is why
they don't end up doing that.
Which is why I've been saying, and I saw Viram actually, he added me in that tweet. Okay, the most popular fighting game in the world will be free to play. It will be free to play. And guess what? It's going to be the Riot fighting game. By the way, spoiler alert. The Riot fighting game will be the most popular fighting game in the world, and it will be free to play, and it will be the most successful because a free to play model for fighting games, I think, is the future in which you not only have, because I think people who are fighting games are going to start moving away from actual initial sales to consistency of player base and overall player retention. Because in fighting games, more than any other game, I would argue player retention matters more than initial sales. Because a fighting games is basically a games as a service. That's basically what it is. So if you take that approach instead of putting it out like, a God of War, like a Persona 4, essentially, anything like that, where it's the initial sales, you take a business model as if it's a games as a service, because that's what you're doing. You will then be more successful long term. And the best games of service model is free to play with cosmetics. That's just how it's going to be. Like I would put a lot of money on the fact that the League of Legends fighting game, it does not matter how dog shit it is, will be the most popular fighting game in the world because it will be free to play.
So
have they ever shown any footage of that game?
Here's they showed us a little bit, like a couple,
like a snippet.
Yeah. It was like we saw a couple moves. But my thing is like, and I played Valorant when it came out, and I actually like Valorant. I still watch people play. I still watch tournaments and watch streams.
Shofu, a Valorant player, bro.
He just won right before the stream,
bro. I was watching him early. He was hitting headshots like it was nothing.
I'm just dabbling, man. I need to learn how to play.
You need to learn how to play when you're out here hitting bink, bink, bink. Yeah, all right,
bro. What? I'm not that good, man. Don't gas me.
You're not gonna tell me when I was watching.
I will not be gassed by you.
Look, what I'm saying is that my sample size right now, you're nice, nigga.
I'm not that nice.
All right, yeah. All right.
I've been playing that game for 3 days. How nice can I be?
Yeah, all right.
I was gonna say, like, the thing that I could see push people away from that game is because how Riot does these kind of games. It's just all expensive. Okay, so I stopped playing Valorant because it's like I don't play this game every day, so I can't keep up with new characters coming out. I'm behind on everything that's come out. You gotta grind the game to get them or pay for them. And the skins, which I like collecting skins and all that stuff, just because I like cosmetics.
They cost fucking $50
the dragon
each.
skin is $90, and you can't get it besides paying for it.
They cost $1,000 each for a knife skin, bro.
Yeah, it's so expensive, and like that's my worry is that Riot's gonna do this game. It could be sick, but everything's gonna be super expensive.
Okay, so don't buy nothing, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, but and again, that's the issue.
My problem is,
if you're saying that about skins, which you don't even need ever, then who the fuck cares?
I know, no, but listen, for me as a player, that's the stuff that keeps me into the game. But if I see something and I can't get it, then I'm just gonna stop playing because like
but okay, well then you have to take the. Go ahead, Trevor. Go ahead.
If a skin is gonna stop, if you're not being able to afford a skin is gonna stop you from playing the game, then you didn't even like that game to begin with.
That's absolutely not true.
What do you mean?
The
skin does not enhance the gameplay. It's just you're just looking at that shit.
But to
if
me,
I can't look at this skin in the game, I can't play the game anymore. That is what.
Yeah, but in some of my chat said CS:GO is super duper expensive too, and a bajillion people play that game.
No, but it's different. Because the skins in that game, literally the skins in that game are in chests. They're loot boxes. You get a key.
That's even worse.
Now I understand. I
can open any random loot box and get a skin. In Valorant, I have to open my wallet or I get nothing.
I would always rather buy the thing I want and nothing else than RNG that shit. Are you serious?
I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying
$90.
I'm saying if you actually truly like the game, why would a skin stop you from playing it?
Because it's not just the skin. I just said it's the skins. It's every single character that comes out. You either have to grind their contract to get them or pay for them.
Okay.
So hold on, wait.
You literally have to pay for them.
So characters are locked behind the paywall?
I don't understand the problem.
Yes, you have to either grind a contract or you have to pay for them.
I don't
That's
understand.
The
That's
argument
exactly
that I
I
would
don't
make,
understand.
and this goes back to what you were talking about with like the Riot fighting game, right? Is say for example you have a base roster, right? We all have a favorite character. Like look at Smash Bros for example, right? The original roster of
Okay,
what, like 8,
before
12
you continue,
characters.
what
Everybody
game?
has like one character
What
that they
game
know
doesn't
they really,
do
really
this
like.
though? What game doesn't
what were you
do
gonna
this?
say?
What game doesn't do what McDermott is saying? I don't.
Dota 2.
Okay. What other game doesn't do it?
Like, what do you like? Why do you need another game?
Dota is literally the only
Because
MOBA that gives you
most
everything.
games.
No, they're
At least
smart.
nowadays.
I can pay $30 and I get everything that comes
But
out.
you
It's
have
like-
to
Yeah,
pay
because
behind a
nobody
paywall.
plays Smite.
yeah, but it's $30 once.
Because
instead of
nobody
paying for
plays
each
that fucking
character.
game.
But
If they
you also-
didn't, if they didn't do that, they wouldn't make any
I'm,
money.
I'm confused. I'm as somebody who's casual and is confused by this. Going back to what I was just about to talk about with Valorant, is the entire roster of characters playable, or is it only skins that are locked behind the paywall?
You have a set amount of characters, but every character they have added since the game, not even every. There's some characters that you have to play to unlock, and every new character you can play and unlock that character. But if you started right now, you'd have, I can't remember the total you start with, but let's say like 6 characters.
5.
Okay, so you have 5 characters. Every character after that, you have to play for each of them to unlock them, or you have to pay to
But
get
what's
them.
wrong with that?
Because the problem is the later you get into the game, the bigger that increases, and the more you have to do to
So
actually
play
catch
the.
up.
What are you?
You play
What
the
is the
character.
problem here, bro?
If you're playing the
play
character
the
and you
fucking
don't like
game
the
or get
character,
your
then
money
don't
up.
buy the
Where's the
character.
issue? Why would
No,
you
it's
stop
not
playing
with
the
Fidel
game?
here.
Right.
It's
Why,
literally, 'cause it's
why
a
would you
system I
stop
don't
playing the
like.
game because you have to spend money on the character, or you have to play the game to get a character or a
Literally
skin?
a system
I don't
I
understand.
like, and I'm discussing my issues with the system.
But where's
Okay,
the issue?
okay. Well, hold on.
No,
hold on.
I understand. I understand where you're coming from, but I'm just saying. Wait, Fidel, shut up. Hold on. I'm trying to understand this. So, my only question really for that was if you wait, Warchamp, shut the fuck up. All right, hold on. So if you, my question was that if you have a character and you can play that character for free, but you have to really grind them out to get them permanently, or you have to buy them, like you should know after a couple hours whether you're gonna want to continue playing the character or not. And if you don't like them,
Look, my question is, what does this have to do with the
there is no free
gameplay?
rotation.
What does
Okay,
this have
that's
to do
all
with
I
the
wanted to know.
gameplay
Thank
to where
you.
he'd stop playing the game because he either has to play the game to get the character or the skin or whatever the fuck, or spend some money? And if there's a free alternative that doesn't take that long, you can't complain about that shit.
It's not like it's not even a situation that doesn't take that long.
What?
Valorant literally lets you play any character you want. It's just you have to pick one at a time to be playing.
Right. That's what I wanted to know.
So let's take again. I see. Let's circle back. Okay, we're talking about the Riot fighting game. Okay, let's take every other Riot thing ever that they do. Okay,
Yes.
Riot and for League of Legends, they give you a shit ton. You don't have to spend $1 to play League of Legends. You don't have to spend $1. It's just like you said. You play the game
or Valorant.
And if you want to. There are like upwards of like 90 champions in League. Obviously, if you don't have every champion, you might be at a disadvantage. Or most people do who don't play League like that, they only get the champions that they want to play anyway, because they only play one role anyway. For a fighting game, I don't understand why that same process wouldn't apply. If you're going to play a fighting game anyway, which is inherently a service, it's inherently grindy. You're gonna play it a lot if you're gonna play it.
Here's my thing. This is okay. Let me explain it. Right?
Please explain it to
when
me.
I play a game, yeah, I
Yes.
want to be. It's not okay. The skin thing. It's more the characters that bother me because now that I'm behind, I don't feel the need. Like I watch people play Valorant. I enjoy watching people play it. But I don't feel the need to go play it because I know there's stuff in the game I don't have, and it takes a lot of time to get each of those individual things if I want them. So I have the ability to do that if needed. Because like the thing about it is, if it's a ranked game and all the characters I play are taken, what do I do?
Well, wait, okay.
Play
But
the
to that
free-to-play
point,
characters.
to that point, McDareth, you play a lot of gotchas. Gotchas are literally the same format. You can either pay
They're
to accelerate or grind forever. That's the exact same thing.
It's 10 million
It's
times
not-
worse than a
it's
gotcha.
really not. The same.
McDareth, the hypothetical.
How is it not the
you-
same thing?
No.
Literally
Everyone,
not
back up. Pause. McDareth, the hypothetical you just proposed does not change if you own every character.
That's what I'm saying. What if you only play 3 characters and you have every character and they all get picked? You still gotta pick somebody you don't play. This shit doesn't make any sense, man.
It's just I don't know what to tell you, but just the way I feel about games.
It doesn't make any sense. I don't care how you feel. That shit that you just said out of your mouth doesn't make any goddamn sense.
I mean, that's fine, but I'm gonna tell you what I feel. I feel like if they do the same model in the fighting game, that's gonna be an issue.
No, it's not.
So why? Why is it an issue? When again, you are saying that
you're okay. Wait. Because you're saying that like this is the future. You have to do free to play because then people come back and they buy each individual thing and all that stuff. Okay, sure. But then there's a group of people that the later that game keeps going, like League, now there's a ton of characters that you just do not have. You don't have.
And you have solutions.
For a very long time to ever get them.
You have solutions, bro. Either buy the motherfuckers or play the goddamn game, bro.
Right.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Like that's also as much a deterrent to getting people into your game.
That's
your game. Don't play that shit. Like, what is happening right now?
That's completely wrong.
You play gachas, McDareth. That's the same principle.
It's not the gachas. No, it's not. It's literally
not. No. How is it not the same principle? Most gachas.
Because a new character can come out for gacha and be really good, or a character can come out for gacha and you don't need it because you already have a set team of characters.
That's literally what
exactly
fighting is.
Why do you need a new character in a fighting game or a MOBA? You don't need a new character.
It's literally the same thing.
You have characters to play. You don't need anything.
But it's not. In a game like Valorant, it's not because characters do different roles and like.
Yes,
Bro,
it is. There's other characters with that same role, are there not?
No, they do. They literally act completely different. It's not.
I can understand.
There's still characters with the same role that in the game though. There's roles in Valorant, and there's characters with multiple.
No, but they literally don't do the same thing, and they act completely different. And the way they work.
Okay, so every character,
every gacha ever gets power creep.
This doesn't make any sense, bro.
But like in a MOBA, that's the same thing. You could literally play the entire game of League of Legends with one character.
That's what I'm saying. You don't need the new character just because they do something different than every other character.
And that also implies that you want to play every new character that comes out, which is not true.
That doesn't make any sense. You don't need the new thing every time something new comes into the game just because they're new.
All right, this is a you problem because
100%.
I really don't think it is.
What?
I think no one here agrees with me. That's fine, but I don't think.
How is that not a you problem?
I have millions of people playing Riot's games that disagree with you.
Okay, that's
I don't understand where the problem even is. There's no problem at all. There's a solution to the problem, so there shouldn't be a problem in the first place. And get your goddamn money up.
It's not like I can't afford. It's not like I can't afford to buy them. It's just like I don't think justifying spending $90.
Then don't spend money that's free. If there's a free alternative, how can you complain about money?
There is not. In Valorant, there is not. There's no free alternative.
There is. You can play any character you want in Valorant.
I'm talking. Oh my god.
What are you talking about?
And I said $90.
I feel like we're going in circles. We're done.
I don't understand what you're saying.
I said $90.
9 minutes. We're going in circles.
That is skins. There's no free alternative.
Who gives a fuck about it? A skin is not necessary, bro. Does that have any actual impact on the gameplay whatsoever? No. You're talking about a skin now.
Oh, my rainbow. And that's what the big thing for that was.
Oh my god.
The further it goes, if you don't have some way that someone
if you can play the game for free, who the fuck cares about a skin?
Lola Bunny, bro. Give Lola Bunny your big titties back. I'm tired. Come on, bro. Yo, Spotify, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry you guys listen to this one. I'm sorry, Spotify. We apologize. This is not the norm, but that's also a lie. It sometimes is the norm. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Good night, everybody.
Spotify?
No, you left.
We on Spotify?
Did he say that then leave?
Wow.
Why hasn't he told us anything about that?
I want this on record. I hate Rogers Base. I want that on the record. Hey, Viram, you got that, bro?
I got it.
Thanks,
I heard it.
Just write it down.
4 a.m. here, but I still heard that loud.
Hold on.
Tito,
hold on.
It's in his bio.
I bumped up the channel. I bumped up the channel bitrate. Say it again in high quality.
Okay, cool. I would like to state for the jury, under oath, I hate Rogers Base.
All right.
Rogers Base.
Who? Thank you for letting me share my story.
That
was a beautiful TED talk, bro.
Thank you for coming to my TED talk.
And there you
go. Thank you for joining us for Fuck One
Piece.
Does
anybody here like Roger?
Oh my god, he's right.
Oh shit, he's back. Hey man, what's up?
He's right. Fuck One Piece.
That's
I
it.
love One Piece, bro.
Roger.
What? Roger?
Roger.
Hey, if y'all
Roger?
haven't played Nexomon
Roger?
Extinction, go ahead and play
Just
that
what
shit
to
on Switch.
say.
Ew.
Fuck. That I know, despite everything,
What are you
still
doing?
are my friend. What the
Hey,
fuck?
excuse me. Can I get the stenographer to read back my statement, please? Warchamp, please. Can you please read back my statement, please?
Yeah, sure. One
Thank
second. I hate Roger's base.
All right, I know everybody does. Everybody does. I know. It's fine.